Yo, hi. How you doing? Wow. Good morning, my peoples. Um, how we doing today? Sunday, right? Yeah, Sunday. We're doing good. Doing pretty decent. Um, what the fuck? Is it not deafened? I guess not. This thing is so weird. There we go. Good, good. Wife took the kids home, so I'm cleaning up. How are you? I'm doing all right. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hey, I went to go watch Black Adam last night with the kids. It was actually pretty good. Although I shouldn't have done it like after work because I was so tired. Like tired. I didn't fall asleep though. So that's a bonus. Is it? I'm not a fan of The Rock. It was good. No, it was good. He wasn't like I feel like he played the role really well. My issue with The Rock is in a lot of I didn't think that I still don't. This is like one of his first movies. In a lot of his movies, you see like his persona coming through the character. Um and I keep seeing memes of him dressed as a Black Power Ranger. You see a lot of his persona like popping through, like his his wrestling, like his character, and it's just I was just like, man, can you disconnect from The Rock, the wrestler, and become like Dwayne Johnson, the actor? Um, and I think he did pretty good in Black Adam. So um, I think you should give it a try if you haven't. You don't have to do it in theaters. You wait for the movie to come out on like streaming or whatever, or DVD, like in like 2 months. When we were kids, movies took like 6 months to come out from like the moment they hit the theater, right? And 6 months they'd be in the theater, and then like 2 months after that they'd be on DVD. You'd have to wait 3 quarters of the year or something like that to get the movie on DVD. Now, movie comes out in August. It's out of movie theaters by the end of October, and it's on DVD by Christmas. It will be on Disney Plus before we know. Yeah, I know, right? It will be. Actually, no, I don't think it will. It's DC. I don't think it will. Not on Disney, at least. What does DC do? DC does HBO Max. Yeah, HBO Max. It might come out on for DC. That's where all the DC movies come out on. Marvel's Disney Plus. So yeah, so probably yeah, expect it on Disney Plus before you even see it on DVDs. So but yeah, we got a show for you today. We got a show for you today. Um Today's show is well, I mean you can see it right there, right? Right. Camera. There, right? And up and point and right there. There we go. Yes, I got it. Oh, I know how to point, you fucking idiot. Craven! Thanks, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's wrong with my fucking sound alerts, dude? Do I not have sound alerts on this page? Uh, I apologize, Craven, but you will still get a shout out, my man. You will still get a shout out. Thank you for the resub, dude. I appreciate it, man. Streamlabs is probably turned off. No, I think that because I created this new overlay, so this is my podcast overlay. I didn't include like sound alerts and like the emote wall and the shout out stuff into like the clips into this overlay. Just because I didn't want too much to take away from the podcast. So, uh, on my live screen, my normal live screen, which I think is this one. Yeah, this is my live screen. All that stuff is there. Like everything. So, but yeah. But let's let's bring Chuiii in. And we'll go from there. Huh? Huh? Hi, Mrs. G. Chuiii!
Oh, there his voice is.
Chuiii!
I preferred it. I preferred it muted, but you know, you guys,
Wow.
I for a second, I was in heaven until I was dropped back down to reality. I'm just kidding, Mr. A. Your face says it all.
This fucking guy.
I know.
This guy.
Love me, care me. Love for me, care for me.
That's why I'm going to start this show off by giving you my special announcement. Beginning today and anytime Mr. Anderson streams, Chuiii has got his own sound command.
I don't even want to know what's I don't even want to know. What's
Mr.
Up, Mrs. G?
Mr. I'm always late. Thank you, Craven. Craven just did it. Thank you.
Oh my God, no. Well, I want to know exactly. I'm curious to know exactly what am I gonna see from this.
You didn't hear it? Mrs. G, you need to turn it up. Did you hear it? Did you hear it, Craven?
Hold up, let me hear it.
Sorry I'm late, but I didn't want to come anyways.
I hear it. I heard it. I heard it. It's literally my shirt. It's literally my shirt. You didn't hear it? What the fuck? That time you heard it. Okay, so you did hear it. Got it. Do I need to do it again? It might be on a timeout for you guys, but I can do it whenever.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Do it.
I didn't want to come anyways.
Did anybody hear it that time? Mrs. G says she heard it the second time. Craven did not hear it. So Mrs. G heard it. Craven, are you fucking with me, or you seriously didn't hear it? It's Mr. A talking. Yeah, it is. It's my shirt. It's what I said. The command is exclamation Chuiii, and it says, "I'm sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come anyways." Chuiii can't do it. It's on a fucking. It's on a timeout.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I didn't want to come anyways.
I tried.
Did you hear it?
I tried. Yo, what up, Craven? Thank you so much for popping into the chat, yo. Bro.
All right, I give up.
Here's. I don't know. I couldn't hear it. But is it me saying that I'm late?
I thought it was supposed to be Chuiii. No, Chuiii didn't say yeah. It's you being late. It's your command, and you're always fucking late.
I wasn't late this time, okay? Listen, okay, so here's the thing. Let me give you the process and the rundown.
Oh, hold on, real quick. Before you go on to defend yourself, you know that when we go live, there's a timer that says how long we've been live, right?
Yes.
Okay. It is currently 11:12, and I've been live for 12 minutes and 55 seconds, which means I was 5 seconds early. Okay? If it is 11:12, right? And you have been live for 7 minutes and 40 seconds, I didn't snitch on you. That's not me. That's Twitch. Twitch snitched on you, not me.
It's okay. So let me defend myself here.
I'm listening.
Before I become barbecue from Mr. Anderson's pit. So here's the thing. I go through a process, okay, when it comes to taking a shower, when it comes to doing my hair, when it comes to, to looking glamorous for you guys here on stream.
My guy, I roll out of bed, I brush my teeth, and I'm here.
Well, that's why
I don't give a shit.
That's why half of the time your hair looks like the way it is.
I don't fucking care at all.
Mr. A doesn't have any hair. Yeah, he You know what? I'm
What?
not gonna say that because you know why? You want to know why, you guys? You want to
I
know
got
why?
hair.
Because then I'm gonna hear it.
I got hair. Fuck you guys.
Yeah. But no, he doesn't have hair, you guys.
Fuck you
Anyway, moving
guys.
forward.
I was on time, but it's
You
shaved
were?
down. Yes, it is shaved down.
Of
I
course.
don't let that
Hey,
shit
bro.
grow out.
Hey, cualquiera que tenga tu pelo. Anybody that has your type of hair will make it on time anywhere. Anywhere. I have no excuse whatsoever.
First of all right, I keep this shit down and low. If I would have let this shit grow out, I'd have a fucking afro. All right, that's the Dominican in me. So you can kiss my ass. There's a lot of maintenance going into keeping it this low.
And there's a lot of ass to kiss.
All fucking true. You know what?
Oh my god, you guys. Good morning to each and every single one of you guys. If you guys haven't yet followed us here on the channel over on Twitch, you guys make sure you guys go ahead and do so. Twitch.tv/Gaming with Chuiii and Twitch.tv/Mr. Anderson 35.
This fucking guy.
You guys make sure you guys go ahead and follow Mr. Anderson. I'm sorry, Twitch.tv/Mr. Anderson 28. Guys, by the way, we have had really great discussions. One especially from last week. You guys pretty much has been implemented that. I implemented that discussion from you. I guess for an eternity between me and Cheesecake Factory. So every time I walk in or see a Cheesecake Factory, I think about you guys, which is exactly not what I wanted, but and it's not what I think of Cheesecake Factory. When I go in there, I want to be indulged by the cheesecake, not feel like I'm the cheesecake. But yeah,
Yeah. So this today's what episode 3, Chewy man. We're 3 episodes in, dude. How you feeling?
shit. I thought we were gonna get canceled by the first episode.
Yeah, I thought somebody was gonna report us, dude. I'll be honest with you. I thought
we were gonna get reported from the first episode.
I thought somebody from your community was gonna just snitch on me, or vice versa. Somebody from mine is gonna be like,
community?
I said vice versa. Let me fucking finish.
Are you calling my community? Are you calling my community toxic?
No, I think your community actually likes me for the most part. There's just a few that I haven't met, or a lot that I haven't met. Mister what, 37,000 followers.
Shut up.
But no, I thought, yeah, I thought that at some point we were gonna talk about something that was probably gonna be a bit of a touchy subject, and someone anonymously was gonna shut us down. But
It's okay.
yeah, no, we're 3 episodes in, and thanks to Voodoo, we have a topic now. Because if we didn't, I'd wait on Chewy for 6 days and then wake up 30 minutes before the show happens and be like, "What are we talking about?" But Voodoo, thank you for the suggestion last week. Today's episode 3. November, what? No, it's not even November. October 30th. Favorite video games or cartoons as a kid. It's a good one. That's a good one.
So, you want to kick that one off, or you want me to kick it off?
I mean, yeah, I could start it. I mean, well, we can always go to like the favorites, right? We can go to
Right. I mean, trust
to
me.
the
you
Mario
have
Karts and the
You have you because of your age, you have more story to tell than I do.
Wow, this man with the subtle jabs. Every time Chewy fucking opens his mouth, I feel the knife in my rib cage. Every fucking time. Wow.
He's gonna tell us from the time of the ping pong, you guys. But,
That's right, Voodoo. Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Voodoo, for having my back. We could always talk about Chewy and his ability to not recognize an Adam's apple. Anyways, episode 3.
I thought it was a decoration.
As a thought it was a decoration, little ornament just hanging there. Here's the tree, and there's the ornament right there in the throat. But we can always go to the usuals, right? The Mario Karts and Yoshi video games, Donkey Kong and all that stuff. The Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombats of the worlds. But
you're gonna like it, Carmen.
there's a few games that we well, that I tend to fall back on, and that's GoldenEye. As far as shooters go, right? Nintendo 64 GoldenEye will probably be my favorite shooting game of all time. Of all time.
GoldenEye.
I yeah, it was just yeah, 007 GoldenEye was amazing.
Can I
Um
say how many shooters have come way after that?
oh, I know. I know. We're not just talking about graphics. Like we're not obviously we're not talking about it, cuz it's Nintendo 65 like we're PlayStation 5 now and next gen consoles and PC and all that shit.
Wait, specify the one on N64
The one on
or the
Nintendo
remake?
64. The one on
Okay.
Nintendo 64. Yes.
Okay, there was like or two remakes after that one. I think it was the GoldenEye Rogue Agent, if I'm not mistaken, and then it was GoldenEye, just GoldenEye.
Non-existent. Not even to me. Yeah, non-existent. I didn't even care about those. Um, but it introduced a four-player on the same console type of elimination. Just it was like a battle royal within a battle royal of just you and your friends. No one else. No one. It was just amazing. Um, but the
And can I tell you that there was no multiplayer, no online? I'm sorry, there was multiplayer. But what I'm saying is there was no online. There was no.
no, it was on the same console. Yeah, it was on the yeah.
Yeah,
It was all local. It was local play.
yeah.
Um, and that game was amazing. That's probably my go-to for shooters. As far as like sports or sports entertainment, I always jump back to like the wrestling, WCW, NWO, like those games as well. On the same system, also on Nintendo 64. Uh, and then yeah, and then like cartoons, I was all about. I'm still am about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. You know, like that's all me. So No Mercy. Yeah, that's yeah, exactly. No Mercy was the best on Nintendo 64. It was amazing. Um, but I think that's where it goes for me. When I think of video games as a kid, I put countless hours into just those two video games, or those two types, the Golden Eye and pretty much whatever wrestling game came out on Nintendo 64. Like it was pretty good.
So for me, I the thing is that for me growing up, when a lot of people always ask me, right? They always ask me, Chewy, what is your favorite game, or what is? I'm sorry, where? What was your first? And I would always say,
Yeah, it
well,
definitely did.
PS1. Even though despite N64 being my first console, it was the PS1 that I would always gravitate and always respond to being my first console because with the N64, I don't like I remember playing games like GoldenEye. I remember playing games like South Park. I remember playing games like
Oh,
WCW.
South Park. Oh my gosh. So
Yeah,
good.
so I remember playing PS7. So I remember playing games like that, but the problem is that because I was so young, my mind I can't pick that up because of the age the lack of age. But PS1, I remember mostly Bugs Life, like Mrs. G said. I remember the Jackie Chan Stunt Master. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
Yep.
I remember playing games like the WWF games, WWF SmackDown, SmackDown, Know Your Role. Um,
Oh, SmackDown No Your Row. Those were so big when
yes,
they came out.
yes, I remember those games. The
Oh,
Army Man games I remember as well. Like Craven said, I remember the one with red. No, what is it? No, land, air, and sea. I think it was the one that was like recreating Pearl Harbor. I remember that one. I remember the Dukes of Hazard, Spider Man 1999, Metal Gear Solid. Who could forget about Metal Gear Solid? So my favorite game growing up as a kid was always Spider-Man 1999. And the reason why that's the case is because for me, Spider-Man has always been a very uh, like favorite character, like a favorite superhero, right? And the fact that still to this day, 1999 Spider-Man, you could still go out and play it and have a really great time with the story. So that's actually one of my favorite games for sure.
You just like being able to grab things at a distance with your fingers. That's all you care about. So
I mean, he shot things. You know, he
just
shot
saying.
web. You know, he just he just fuck off. I'm trying to be serious here.
I'm being serious too.
I'm trying to be serious here.
I'm being oh, but you guys remember Simcopter? You guys remember that shit? PC game Simcopter? Way before the Sim Cities and the Sims and all that shit, there was a video game, right? Where it was set in a city, whatever city, and it was sort of like it's almost like a top down, not fully top down. If you haven't played Simcopter or don't know about it, just Google it real quick. But you went around in a helicopter and you like supplied like medical services, and if like a building was on fire, you carried like water over the building and dropped it if you were like in a helicopter and all that shit. That stuff was those stuff was pretty good. Yep, Sonic, right? Sonic games are pretty good. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, Sega Genesis. Oh, it was. I think Sonic was the first video game that I played on a console. And I'm not talking about Game Boy or anything like that. I'm talking about on a console. I think Sonic was the first one I played. Remember when they had Sonic 2, the cartridge, and then on the top it was open?
I don't
And
remember.
then, well, yeah, I know you don't. Young buck, why don't you? Cállate un momento, okay? Okay? Cierra la boca. Anyways, they had the Sonic cartridge, the Sonic 2. The top was open, and then you put another fucking Sonic. You put the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge on top of it. That was the DLC back then. That was the DLC. It wasn't no downloading shit, dude. This shit was amazing.
I
Um,
love how I love how he's just kind of like making me feel like I'm young.
yeah, man, go away. Well, go somewhere. Fuck out of here.
It's okay. You can flip me off. I don't think they're gonna care.
um,
So, so
um,
here's the thing though. So I remember Sonic, right? Like Mrs. G said. How old is he? I don't know. You go ask him, bro. I don't want to ask him.
I'm 34. I'll be 35 in a month. 35 in a
Oh
month.
shit. Oh shit. Then I don't even want to say what I'm about to say. So anyway, so listen. So 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 here's the thing. So I remember playing mostly Crash though. I don't know if you guys remember Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, that's
You know
Mrs. G's favorite game.
the
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, oh my god.
Oh my god. That honestly, yo, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be really honest. I remember playing Crash. I remember playing the first two, and I'm gonna be like straight out with you guys. I remember I spent hours playing those games, hours growing up. But when
Yep.
I tell you hours. So I would memorize pretty much every single map because back in the days, if you
And you
guys
still
knew the
suck.
struggle, if you shut up, if you still knew the struggles from back in the days, if you knew the struggles from back in the days, you barely had memory card usage because you know the struggle. Like you kids have it good nowadays with all the memory and all the storage and all the space and uh, you know. But uh, wow, I just licked my fucking mic. Um,
Ooh. Ooh. You can play Crash Bandicoot in one of the Uncharted games. I can't remember which one. Wait, what?
yeah, you could. Yeah, you could.
What?
Yeah, on Uncharted 4. Can you still play that on PC though? I haven't played the Uncharted 4 on PC. I wonder if you could do it on the PC too.
I don't know.
305.
Yeah, it's my phone number, man. I told you give me a call or text me whenever.
By the
From
way, but by the way. That's a perfect number, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I
It's
want to.
from your stream last night when you were testing your sound alerts and that Kurt Angle "you suck" thing came over. Please keep it nice, Geronimus. What do you mean? What do you mean keep it nice? I am nice. Fuck Chewy.
Boy, you're about to get pitchfork. Pacha! You're about to get fucking pacha! Listen, so yeah, so Crash Bandicoot for sure is one of those games that I can remember playing the most. I remember what is it, Dukes of Hazzard. I remember playing, but not beating because I couldn't play till like the first 10 minutes of the game because I was really young and scared at the same time. But Resident Evil 2, I remember playing Silent Hill,
Oh
and
boy,
I played Silent Hill the most growing up, but I just never got to beat it past the school.
I never messed with Silent Hill.
No.
No, I think yeah, I don't. I think just those games. Even like today, they're just like horror games and things of that. I mean, I wouldn't even call it really horror, but like things in that nature and category. I just never really. I don't know, it's never called my attention. That and I'm also a scared little bitch. So
Metal says he's older,
so.
but but
Splinter Cell.
Splinters, yes.
Splinter
We're diving
Cell.
into the PS. We're diving into the PS2, Xbox,
Splinter Cell.
GameCube era. Okay.
Um, I think well, we can talk about.
What was your first? Let me ask you, Anderson, and chat. I want to know if I'm pretty sure most of you guys here on chat are at that same age group too, because you guys have been keeping up very good with the PS1 games.
This
What
is
was
G's
your first
48.
PS? Ooh.
She's 48, so she has the most knowledge probably out of anyone here on
Hi,
video
Grandma.
games. So.
Hey, no. But be honest, with you guys here.
At
So,
least
chat.
he's an M35. At least he didn't shit on Resident Evil. No, I wouldn't shit on Resident Evil. I think Resident Evil is a good game.
So here's the thing. So chat from my chat, Mr. Anderson's chat, and Mr. Anderson as well. What was your first PS2 game? What was your very first PS2 game?
Um, Grand Theft Auto.
Which one? Because there was like three of them.
I believe it was Grand Theft Auto 3.
The third one?
Yeah, I believe that was the first one. I remember. I think I was. I don't know. I want to say I was 16, maybe 15. I might get the age wrong. I know it was on my birthday. It was on my birthday, and the PlayStation had come out. PlayStation 2 had come out a little bit before my birthday, and I had never actually owned a brand new console. Um, and like I had a Sega Genesis and I had a Nintendo 64, but those are really like hand me downs where I bought them. Like my mom bought them off my cousins or the neighbors, something like that. They got a new system, whatever. So that was the extent of me having a new system. But my very first system that I personally like was new out of the box was the PlayStation 2, and it was on my birthday. And my mom gave my older sister the credit card, and she's like, "Take him to Kmart." And Kmart probably doesn't even exist anywhere that much around the world. But she took me to Kmart, and my mom was like, my mom specifically told my sister, she says, get him the console, get him one game, and that was it. And I didn't know how much it cost. Like I didn't pay attention to it at all. We spent like $600. And my sister, yeah,
Shit.
it was like one console, one game, and a controller, and you had to get the fucking you had to get the memory cards. You had to get the memory. That shit didn't come with it. You had to get the memory cards separately.
It was like a little. It was like a little thing, like a little nugget looking thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. It was like
Yeah.
and $600, and my mom was like, "Oh my god," you heard my mom talking last week, so I imagine just yelling at my sister over the phone. Um, She was on the podcast call last week when we gave her a call. We were talking about pasta. Anyways, that's besides the point. But she's yelling at my sister over the phone, and I grabbed the phone. I was like, "Mom, she did exactly what you told her to. It's just we didn't know how much this shit cost. Like it was crazy. We didn't. I didn't say shit like that to my mom, but um, and Grand Theft Auto
I'm
3
sure.
was the
I'm sure
first
you
game I
wouldn't,
bought.
bro.
No, I don't know. Nope.
I'm
I
sure
don't.
you wouldn't, bro. I
Mm-mm.
wouldn't even mean either, bro.
Mm-mm.
That's. We'll go
Well,
back to a
you
conversation
know
like
what? We
we'll go
might
back
we
to a
we
conversation.
might actually save that for next week's fucking episode.
Nah, cause then we're not gonna remember.
We'll
It's
no,
like
I'm talking about the
when you're
topic.
past your 30, you don't remember, bro.
But yeah, I believe it was, yeah, it was, I was 15, 16 whenever the fucking PS2 came out. I know that that year that it came out, it was on my birthday. We went and bought it. It's like a day or two before Thanksgiving or after. I can't really remember. Um, but yeah, it was amazing. I played that, like, my mom. She came home from work. My mom worked like three jobs. She came home from work and she was like, you want to have a birthday cake, or you want to have your friends come over? And I was like, nope. I was in my room all day playing Grand Theft Auto. I didn't even tell my mom what game it was that I bought. I had to lie about it. I had to
Oh
lie
my
about it. My
god.
sister, because my sister was over 18. My sister's 6 years older than me. So she had to buy the game and she gave me the okay, like, because they were IDing, because Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
And
right, right, right.
and yeah, and I didn't even tell my mom what game I bought. And I told my sister to keep it on wraps until, like, I don't know, maybe like 2 months later, I was able to like save enough money from doing chores and shit. I went and bought like another, like, PS2 game, like a cheap one that I had liked, and I would play that when my mom was home.
Wait, so hold on. So you mean to tell us that your very first PS2 game was pretty much under wrap, like you just kept
Yeah,
everything under wraps because
yeah,
then why would you pick that as your first game?
dude, I wanted to. It's,
I mean, of course,
like, how do you want me to
you're
answer? Like, how do I answer? It's
yeah,
Grand Theft
I know,
Auto.
of course, of course.
It's like it's Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, man.
You
Um,
know, to be fair though, to be fair, like to follow up to your conversation regarding Grand Theft Auto though. So my very first Grand Theft Auto game didn't come with Grand Theft Auto 3. Believe it or not, my first Grand Theft Auto game was actually Vice City. And it was a game that I remember that my father had rented for me and my younger brother alongside with SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. If you're a huge wrestling fan, you guys will know exactly that Here Comes the Pain is one of the most
Mr. A wanted the hookers.
best wrestling games of all time. Um, besides No Mercy. But here's the thing. So we no, I'm sorry. No.
Wasn't there
Correction.
another one?
It yeah, no. You're right. No. It wasn't Here Comes the Pain. It wasn't Here Comes the Pain. Let me reiterate that one. It was Shut Your Mouth. It was WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. The one before Here Comes the Pain. It was the one that came out before Here Comes the Pain. And so I remember that my dad had rented that one, right? And I thought, oh my god, GTA Vice City. I remember that the disc had the girl in the bikini on the disc,
On the
and I
cover,
thought I was
yep.
gonna get in trouble. Yeah. I thought
Yep.
that my mom was gonna get me in trouble. I thought that I was gonna get myself in trouble because of this had that girl, right? And then my mom would think that it's a fucking, like some kind of porn video or porn game or something. And so I remember that I kept kind of like always every time when I would play the game, I would and take it out and put it right back into the box. I would always kind of like flip it backwards. I would flip it backwards because I wouldn't want my mom to see the fucking games cover, like the picture. And so, but I remember that game and I remember playing it. And I was like, man, like I want to buy it now. And so, but instead, what I did was Because I didn't understand GTA too much, I ended up getting GTA 3 from a friend because he's like, "Oh no, you can have it. I only play Vice City now." You know how kids are that once they're done playing one game and they're stuck with another one, they don't think about the other one anymore. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like how that kid was. So he gave me GTA 3. I played it, played hours of it, but it still wasn't Vice City, you know? So I remember that I ended up later on getting Vice City, but yeah, my very first experience with Vice City was actually pretty hilarious. The fact that my dad actually rented it at Blockbuster for me and my younger brother was crazy. Um,
Rented it at Blockbuster. There it is, chat. There's the plug on showing how old Chewy is.
yep, yep.
Hey,
Hey,
I worked at a Blockbuster, so
oh yeah,
it was the best the best job I've ever had was at Blockbuster. That's yes, Block what? Yes, Craven, Blockbuster. It was
you,
so much fun. It was so no, he knows. He's just fucking.
okay, I was about to
He
say
knows that was the best
because
job I ever had. So much fun just talking about movies and games. And our Blockbuster was like right down the street from a university. So all the college kids would come over and it'd be like the same people over and over. Dude, me and my best friend, we categorize people by like we're like, oh, there's no date. Like we called this one girl no date because she come in every Friday night and rent like 3 or 4 movies, and she specifically told us she's like, I don't have a date tonight. And we called her no date, and there was this guy. Like it's just it's so much fun. I don't want to change it. It's just reminiscent. That's all it is. I don't want to change the
no, but
topic, but
it's
it was
good, but it's
so
good, but it's
much
good, but
fun.
it's good, but it's good. Look,
We
I
had this
remember
one
growing up.
girl dressed in pink all the time. She had different clothes. It was always pink.
Do
it
you
was so much
remember?
fun.
Do you remember the fights? Do you remember the fights that people would cause in
Yeah,
Blockbuster just
yeah.
because
They would
they
stand
found a
outside that.
movie that they
Yeah,
wanted?
yep. We had people that would stand inside the store or outside where you had that little fucking drop box,
Oh, I
that little
hate that.
slip, and they would stand and we would be like checking people out for their movies and doing the transactions, and people would stand right there. Oh, is that the movie right there? Like they'd point, is that it right there? I was like, we'll check later. Because we told them, we're like, dude, we only check the box 3 times a day. It's like every time we switch a shift, we'll change the box and put them back out on the floor. And people would just be standing there and be like, you gotta wait. Come back in a couple hours when we change shifts. So it was so annoying. But outside of that,
Let me tell
it was a lot of
you a
fun.
story that. Let me tell you a story, and this happened to me and my uncle, who recently passed away. So I remember that we were standing at the Blockbuster for I want to say about a good couple of hours because Titanic was coming out, and so you
Bro,
know that
that movie was on 2 discs. It was on
that
two.
movie was on two cassettes.
Yeah, it was on 2 cassettes, not 2 discs, 2 cassettes. It was like part A or part one, and then the movie would go like an hour and a half in, and it would say insert disc cassette two.
Oh my god.
Oh
The
man,
nostalgia, man, the nostalgia.
yeah, dude.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, guys. Let me tell you something, guys. We would stand. We were there for hours. Okay, for hours. When I tell you for hours, we were there for hours. It was
How many hours?
almost. I don't remember. I don't remember the hours, but we were there for a good amount of hours. I want to say
Hours.
that we started like at afternoon time to like nighttime,
Chat. He
because
was
I
there
don't
for
know.
hours.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. That's the thing. I don't remember. I was there as a kid, so I can't put into like I can put in like I can't really just remember that far. But here's the thing. So when when we were waiting, we were there, and I remember that this lady was telling my uncle, and I remember this because I was a little kid. Hours. um, that she had a family member who went through the Titanic.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember that conversation. I just don't remember it too much because I was a kid, but I remember the lady and everything else. I remember that she had that conversation with my uncle, and I was like, wow. But here's the thing: when we got to the front of the blockbuster, the movie was not there.
Ooh.
We were like three people ahead after the movie ran out, and everybody else from behind us got so pissed. But when I tell you pissed, they got pissed.
Like how pissed?
They went like when I tell you pissed off, I mean like people were shoving other people. They were
Yo,
like
that's crazy.
screaming and yeah, 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 yeah. It felt like you know what it felt like? It felt like a midnight launch. You know, like those games when they will come out at midnight.
I went I went to I went to one midnight lunch ever,
Yo, what up, Q? Which one?
and I
What
will
game?
never do it again. Bro, it was a Madden game. It was Madden, and it
Why
was,
Madden?
bro, when
Those
you're
games
where
never run out.
when you're listen, it's not even about the game running out. When you're in middle school and you're in high school and your entire life is about football, and that's where it was for me. And in southern Florida, in Florida, period, okay, that's a big thing. It just is. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not going to defend it. It's probably not a good thing where sports is more important than education, but it was, and
Yo, what up, Q?
probably still is. But when you play football or when your passion is football and you just want to fucking play the game, you go to a midnight launch, okay? That's what you do. You go to a midnight launch. And don't judge me, okay? Take that shit somewhere else. Anyways,
Can I ask which Madden it was? Just out of curiosity.
dude, I can't remember. It was like, I think it was the one that had Michael Vick on the cover.
Oh, that's the good one. Okay,
I
I
think
was
it
gonna
was the
criticize.
one that had I think it was the one that had Michael Vick on the cover. And I want to say that that was like 2004.
That was 04. That was
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, 2004. So, yeah, man. Like, dude, I had my little sister with me. We took two city buses to get to that fucking GameStop. Um, and I think what my little sister was like 12, maybe. No, she was younger because she's 9 years. She was like 9 or 10. Um, and no, actually, she was younger than that. But anyways, whatever. Math right now, can't do it. Yeah, we took two city buses and we went there. We were like fifth. We were like fifth in line, and
I like
grabbed the game.
MSG's comment.
Came back. What'd she say? Last midnight release game. He got me. He sent me instead. I was first of all. Hold on. Okay, Mrs. G.
No,
If you're gonna say
you got a lot of explaining to do, bro. Because the fact
no,
that you
there's
said your wife,
no fucking explaining at
bro, that game
all.
better have been good, bro.
It was Call of Duty, but Mrs. G, you want to put a little bit more
That better be a
context?
good Call of Duty.
Mrs.
Which Call
G,
of Duty was
you
it?
want to put a little bit more context on that? I was at work. I was at work. That's why you went. I wasn't catching no Z's in bed and yeah, no, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I was out Black Friday shopping. Yeah, okay, exactly. And I was at work. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Took two city buses there. We were like fourth or fifth. We were like fourth or fifth in line. Mrs. G she likes doing
He
like
got
these
so
blasphemy
pissed. He got so pissed.
statements where
His face said it all.
she makes it seem like I'm some fucking asshole, and I am. But not when it comes to that, okay? If I wasn't working, I would have taken my ass there. You wanna know why? Because I don't like to depend on anyone. And I want to make sure that the right game was purchased. Anyways, so two city buses there.
So what? So wait. So what are you trying to say that Mr. G can't buy you the? So you're trying to say Mr. G can't buy you the right game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my!
I didn't think it was I didn't think what I was trying to say was candid or anything like that or hidden. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I didn't lie, I just left the details out. Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So
BG.
so we did once again. I'm trying to get to the fucking story for the fourth time. We took two city buses there. Um we waited in line. We're about fourth or fifth in line. They opened up, got the game, right? Had to hide that shit because here I am like 16, 17 years old, and I have my little sister with me that's about 8 or 9, and we're in North Miami Beach at a GameStop, and now we gotta wait for the bus to get back. So yeah, that was a story. I didn't tell my mom about that one
Oye, Yoku.
either. I didn't tell my mom
Oye,
about that one.
mira, yo te voy a decir, the last time, I don't remember my first midnight launch, to be honest. I don't remember my first one. I can't remember my first midnight launch, but I can remember my last one, and that was GTA 5. And that shit was like more than a decade, you know? And so I remember that it was so disorganized. It was so disorganized. And I remember that this guy told me, he's like, this is the last time I do a midnight launch because I'm just gonna start buying them digitally instead. And I was like, damn. I kind of already figured that was the end of midnight launches, but I've heard a lot of times that people always say that in a lot of times they have the most fun going to midnight launches because now I don't think they do midnight launches anymore, glitch, but I'll be honest, I have met really cool people at midnight launches, people
Yeah,
that I used to play with,
yeah,
people
I
that I
agree.
used to play with. Yeah. I used to play with people. Look, I remember that one of the midnight launches I went to was for Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I remember that one. That was a big one at the time. Uh, I remember that one. I remember that I met this person. Um, Really cool
Adam's
person.
apple.
Yeah, he had an Adam's apple. Jesus Christ, bro. Can we stop with the Adam's apples joke? Oh my god. I can identify an Adam's apple, pero ¿dónde está el tuyo?
You
Porque
can't
el
see it.
detalle es que
You can't see it. Because I'm a fat boy. That's why I'm all head and shoulders. I have no fucking neck, Chewy. Look at this, okay? I'll be the first one to tell. I'm head and shoulders. The fucking shampoo was made after me, okay? I'm all head and shoulders. There is no neck
bro,
here. There's no
bro,
neck. Look, look,
That
look.
Adam's apple is like
See,
it's like
see,
hidden in there, bro.
see my head. Look where my shoulder is. Right, my shoulder. If you see my shoulders in the back, my shoulder matches my jawline. There's no neck. There's nothing there. There's nothing you can tell me about it that's gonna make me feel any better or worse. I've known this. I haven't had a neck since like I don't know, like I was 15 when I started lifting weights way too young because I couldn't wait to play football. Like
But it's okay. Hey, listen, it's okay. My Adam's apple is also hidden too. Está por ahí, escondido por ahí.
like it is what it
But I'll tell
is.
you what, yeah, he said all neck.
Yeah, I said
Fuck the
on
Adam's apple. Do you need another hot dog? Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
no neck at all. It's all head and shoulders, bro.
Oh man.
But
Hey man,
but
listen. But
but back
at
to
least, I'm about to make a, I'm about to make a controversial thing. What I'm about to say, but
oh
they say
shit,
that
here we
us men,
go. We're getting
they say that
canceled.
us men, we got two balls. Nah, correction, we got three. We got two down and up one right here in the neck. But yeah, go ahead. Let's change topic.
We're about to get canceled. Thank you, Chewy.
I know. I know.
But no,
But now,
back to what you were saying.
oh,
Midnight launches. Like I know that they were fun. Like I said, I only ever went to one, and like even then, just standing in line, just talking about like the one that I'm talking about. Once again, is Madden. It's like people just talking about, oh, what team you gonna play with, what offense you gonna run, do you play online, and all this and that. And it was just like it was fun. It's good stuff, man.
I never went to a Madden release just because I knew that they always had availability for the next day. Um, so I always knew not to go to the Madden releases, but then again, I was too young, or at least I was too small to play online, so I didn't really understand, that big deal. But I do remember playing games like SOCOM. I went to the release for SOCOM
Oh
3
my
with my
god,
uncle,
SOCOM was so good.
and oh,
SOCOM confrontation. is
Oh my
is
God. You guys,
probably
chat. You guys remember
probably
SOCOM, right?
probably the game that introduced me to battle royals. It was a 64 v 64.
SOCOM.
Yep, SOCOM Confrontation. If you don't remember, look it up.
It was on PS4, right?
Um,
I'm sorry, PS3.
it
It was
was
on
on PS.
PS3.
Yeah, it was on PS3.
Yeah.
SOCOM 4
Yeah.
was on PS4. But SOCOM Confrontation was the first game that introduced me to battle royals, and I met I'm like we're talking about like meeting people through video games is that's the game that introduced me. I have friends in North Carolina, Detroit, California, people that like once I moved up here to where I live now, we took a road trip to Philadelphia for a weekend and we met up for the first time.
Oh shit, that's right.
It
You're from
was
North Carolina.
it was probably it was so much fun. SOCOM Confrontation. I can't believe I left that game out. To be honest with you, that's another one of those games. And I mean, I played that game as an adult, really, so it's probably not as a kid. But as far as like games, yeah, I can't believe I left that one out. It was amazing, dude. It was just ridiculous. Like I said, it was 64 v 64, or 32 v 32. It didn't matter what mode you played. Um, and you just you build your groups. You go in as like group, four four player groups, and you just go and just destroy the opposition. But SOCOM Confrontation, probably, yeah, that's up there. That was a good one.
I remember SOCOM, but I'm trying because I do remember Confrontation, but because I feel like that game died down real quick, I can't put too much.
Oh no, you're thinking about it wrong then. That game,
Unless
that
it's
game,
SOCOM 4.
yeah,
Unless you're
SOCOM.
talking about SOCOM
You're thinking
4.
about SOCOM 4 because they when they released that game, they botched it so bad. It came out like
Oh, I don't
they
know
had
what
the
game you're
gun.
talking about.
They
I
had
don't know
the
what game you're talking about.
my clan used to do camping trips. First time I got so drunk I fell asleep in someone else instead and got into a fight over it. Yep, it was. Oh my god, it was so good, dude. But yeah, SOCOM 4 was the one that they fucked up when they did that. When they released it with like a gun where you can put the controller into the gun, or like the little what was it called? Was it called the PlayStation Move?
The
I think
zipper. The zipper. It was a
the
zipper, I think.
yeah, but the actual hand things that had like the little light bulb things on them, they were called the
Oh, the
PlayStation Move.
PlayStation Move.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
You put that into the fucking plastic gun, and that was SOCOM 4, and it wasn't online. It was just like there was no online play to it. It was so bad. But Confrontation, yeah, if you're thinking about it dying down, Confrontation went on for years on the PlayStation 3. Um, I wish they would remake that game and bring it back just the way it is, just better graphics. They don't have to do anything at all to the gameplay. Just better graphics. Release it on the PlayStation 5.
Do you think it's gonna be acceptable if I mean if it's a battle royale? I feel like
It's not even so much a battle royale because it wasn't like everyone for themselves, or it wasn't like your squad and then there's other squads out there. No, it was two teams, right? Whether you played 64 versus 64 or 32 versus 32, it was your team versus their team, and within those teams you had different groups that you would go and destroy the objective. But it was basically your team versus theirs. It's not like Call of Duty now where you launch it, you
so it's
play
like
duos.
Battlefield. So it's like Battlefield then.
Yeah, actually, yeah, good analogy.
It is like Battlefield.
Yep,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yep.
So it is like Battlefield.
So yeah, exactly. But it was, man. There's one of the guys in my Discord. His name is 8 Up. He's one of those friends that I made from the SOCOM Confrontation days. Um, and there's like a good group. It's like maybe I'd probably say 10 or 14 of us. We met up. Mrs. G came. She knows she came. shortly after I moved up here in 2009. She went on that road trip with me in 2010. We drove from here to Philadelphia. We met up there, did a gun range. We went to Atlantic City for like a good 3 4 days. It was fun. You want to talk about meeting a good group of people through video games? Oh yeah. SOCOM
Mr.
confrontation is
A,
where it's at.
let me ask you real quick because now that I remember now, and I wanted to ask you, but it came back to my mind now.
What's up?
You mentioned earlier that you played Madden, right? And that you were a big enthusiado of you were big on the Madden franchise back then growing up.
Yeah.
Do you remember NFL 2K5?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The 2K. Yeah. All the yeah. It was like every other year. I went back and forth for like a good 6 or 7 years. I went back and forth. I did Madden one year, and then the next year I'd get 2K. I did Madden the next year, and then the next year I did 2K. Just I would just bounce back and forth just to see what the. I'm telling you, dude. When I tell you that my early teenage years, well into, I probably would say my early 20s, was consumed by football. Um, there's no joke. Like there's no there's yeah, there's I'm not lying about that. Everything was football, dude. I'd wake up in the morning. Yeah. So I definitely remember 2K.
I'll be honest. I remember playing NFL 2K5 growing up. NFL 2K5 for me was the best football game I have ever played.
NBA
Because
Jam is the best basketball game ever. Yeah, Voodoo. It's pretty good.
NBA Jam, I remember NBA Jam. The what is it? The Boom Chakalaka,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
he's
Like,
getting he's getting on fire.
yep. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that.
Yep.
They tried to bring it back in '04. I remember, and I bought that one too. I remember,
Yep.
like, I got it, and like, it kind of brought me back memories, but it wasn't as kind of the same.
Oh no, it
But
wasn't.
it was, yeah,
No, it was
but it was
definitely
still
not
pretty
the same.
fun. But it was still pretty fun to play, though. Do you remember the NBA Street games and the NFL Streets?
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yeah, dude, you
I
just
was,
lay someone out, fucking body slam
bro,
them. Yeah,
bro,
I remember.
what? Those NFL Street games used to be so hilarious. I remember that you used to make up like like bro, like some of the most outrageous like rules that they would have in those games. Like for example, like you just like throw a football under your legs and stuff,
Yep.
bro.
Under your legs, behind your back,
Bro.
or you could like bounce it
Yep.
off the wall.
Yep.
Yep.
Or you just running through the walls. I think right. Like you
Yep.
just like run through the walls,
Yep. Those were dope
bro.
too. Also, NFL Blitz.
Bro.
Yep. NFL Blitz was
Oh,
another
I
one.
NFL Blitz. I do remember too. Remember MLB Slugfest?
Oh yeah.
Oh
Wow.
man, MLB Slugfest.
Man, those are
You can
so
tell
good.
we're old. You can tell we're old as fuck just talking about Slugfest.
we're we are
Oh man.
we're video game old. That's probably it.
Yeah,
We're just
yeah,
video
yeah,
game old.
yeah,
We go back.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what?
No.
I feel bad because we've spent like the last hour or so talking about video games and we haven't shed any light on cartoons.
Oh, that can't wait.
That can wait.
I feel like we have so much more gaming like knowledge in our minds over
There, yeah.
cartoons, to be honest.
Well,
To be
just because,
honest.
yeah, because we keep playing, like we play video games today that will remind us about those
Yeah.
those those games, back from 20, almost 30 years ago, and now you don't have cartoons that'll remind you of that because as we talked before in previous podcast shows, they're not the same. So you don't
And
have
then
that
they
same
try to remake them.
connection. Yeah, you don't have
And
that
then
same
and then they
connection.
try to remake them. You know how many times they have tried to remake Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Some of them have been very, very disappointing to where you're like, you're destroying my childhood by remaking this.
Yes. Like
So,
they've remade Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They've remade well, like can you really say that they've remade Power Rangers a lot just because I know it's like a continuity thing, but
yeah, they have. They have. I mean, it's starting to get it's honestly starting to get like Pokemon, right? Like, there's like fucking 6, 7, 8 generations of fucking different Pokemon, and that's kind of what Power Rangers is like. Like you have them, and they have like these like. Just remember the old Power Rangers where you just had the fucking helmet and just the skin tight latex costume, and then I grew up, and then my kids started watching Power Rangers, and now they got Power Rangers with the fucking shoulder shit that curls up, and one Power Ranger has like fucking horns, and then a cape. I'm like, what is this? And my kids are like,
Yeah.
it's Power Rangers, Dad. I'm like, that ain't Power Rangers.
That is not Power Rangers.
That is
bro.
not
That
Power
is
Rangers.
Not Power Rangers. No, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Nowadays, bro, I used to watch Power Rangers because of the heavy metal music that they used to have. Not the heavy metal, but like what was it heavy metal?
I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, it was. I think so. But I watched it honestly for when they called their Megazords. That's the only
Oh,
reason.
the Megazords?
That's the only reason. They fucking flute shit and fucking they come up out the fucking dirt
Bro,
and shit. And
flute,
I'm sorry.
Green Ranger
I'm sorry.
flute.
I'm sorry. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I tried. I couldn't do it.
Come on, bro. What?
Bro.
And you just sit there and just no, bro.
Bro, listen, I was geeking out for a moment. I was getting excited about why I watched Power Rangers to begin with. The fucking like they come up out the ground and shit, and they would be running next to each other at full speed, and then at the last end they do like this kumbaya fucking flip and become one. Come on, dude. Oh, come on, come on, come on.
Oh my god, bro. To me, till this day,
Hi, Serena. How's it going?
My favorite episodes of the Power Ranger series, right? Have always been Green with Evil. Always.
It was, yeah, that was a good one.
Always.
That was a good one.
You know why? Because it kind of gave us a like it was kind of like an adult like episode, right? Where like it got dark for a moment, like it got dark, and then like got like oh my god, like you know, like we gotta go, like we're losing against the Green Ranger, and then afterwards, you know, they go back and they start to fight with the Green Ranger, lose again, right?
Yep.
And then they actually go back and they actually defeat him, but it
That's-
was dark.
That's
very,
what,
like,
yeah, that's
like,
what Voodoo was just saying. They like the kids these days
They
don't
don't
know
make-
about the Power Rangers when Tommy
They
as the
don't
Green
make 'em
Ranger
like that
kicked them
anymore.
all out the Megazord. He whooped all of their ass. When I say he whooped all of their ass, he destroyed them. Like that is
Yes, he did.
like you talk about video games these days, and I just went 4v1 versus someone. Okay, well you're not Tommy, and you didn't just go 5v1 against the Power Rangers. So
Remember the old school Power Ranger games?
yeah, man. I
don't.
I still have a. I know you don't. Fuck you. I still have a. I still have one of these Power Ranger games on my phone where I turn them on every once in a while, but and play.
Yeah. No, I try to. I do get the emulators. So about me is I do get the emulators and I try to play them to understand, you know, the history of gaming before. I got into gaming, and I remember that I used to play a lot the Mighty Morphin. The thing is that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers had like 3 iterations. The first one was like the one from the movie, right? Which that's the one. That's one of them. And then you had one that was like a fighter. It was like one that was a fighter, and then the other one
I don't remember the fighter.
was yeah, it was one that was like a fighter. Yeah, there was one that was like a fighter, and then at the end,
He says he whooped Zordon in Alpha too.
Yo, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He fucked up Zordon. He fucked up Alpha.
I remember
Didn't
that
he, like,
shit.
At one point, didn't he like fuck up the Megazords as well? At some point,
Yeah, when he kicked them out of the damn Megazords.
right? And then he fucking made them fly like under a he made them fly with like a bus or something like that. Like they had created like this episode where they were flying on a bus. I remember, and oh my god, Bulk and Skull. Do you guys remember Bulk and Skull?
Oh, those idiots.
Bro,
Those
idiots
guys.
were hilarious.
Those
idiots
guys.
were hilarious.
Ah.
Those guys were hilarious though.
There's
They
always
were the comedic relief.
there's always like that. And no, Mrs. G, I didn't watch it for Kimberly, regardless of what you want to believe. Kimberly, she's not. You'll get these people that say like, "Oh, Rihanna is bae," or Beyonce, or whoever these days is hot, whatever. And then you'll have people that say, "First bae was Kimberly from Power Rangers." I was like, she didn't do it for me. She didn't. Like, I didn't watch Power Rangers for that. I'm telling you right now, I watched Power Rangers for one reason only, and that was when the fucking Megazords were called into action. That's it. That is it. That's it. Because I'm the only Kimberly for you. Yeah.
Oh my god. You gotta let her know, bro. You gotta let her know, bro. You gotta do her right. So,
Mrs. G,
so
whose
yeah,
show is this? Whose show is this, Mrs. G? Whose show is this? Is this the Mrs. G podcast?
and Kimberly. Well, at least Voodoo has no shame, bro. Voodoo's like I used to watch it for the fight scenes and Kimberly.
There's no. I mean, there's no. I'm not shaming anyone. I'm. I'm. I'm not. I mean, for me, honestly, since we want to talk about it now, for me, and I can't even remember her name in the show right now, but Saved by the Bell. What's her name?
Oh no, that's old for me.
Tiffany Amber. I don't even know her. I don't even know her stage name on. Yes, Kelly. Thank you. Thank you, Voodoo. Thank you. Yes, her. Tiffany Amber Thiessen. That was Bay. That was me. That was not Kimberly, not Kimberly from Power Rangers. No. No. Kelly Kapowski.
I remember Full House. That's as far as I
Thank you,
remember.
Voodoo.
Saved by
Thank
the
you.
Bell. I can't remember that.
You don't remember Saved by the Bell, bro?
I don't think I grew up watching that one. I grew up watching Full House.
I watched Full House too. Oh yeah, I watched that as well.
The Uncle Jesse and what is it?
Yeah.
Uh
Danny Tanner.
Danny Tanner.
Danny
Yeah,
Tanner. Deuce and
And
Rose. Hi.
and what was his brother's name as well? The other guy,
Joey.
he was always the Joey.
It was yeah. It
Who
was
was it?
Jesse.
Joey?
Jesse.
Yeah,
Joey.
Joey.
Yeah. And Danny. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep. I
Mm-hmm.
remember. They used to be the community. Well, they were all
Bro,
comedians.
Full House is my jam. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. I
Yeah,
was just talking, Deuce, and I was just talking because we were talking about Power Rangers and cartoons, and Mrs. G was talking about Kimberly from the Power Rangers, and I was like, she didn't do it for me, and I was like, but Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell did it for me. She did. So I watched Full House for Jesse. Of course you did, Mrs. G. Of
of
course.
course you did.
And Becky, oh, Becky was a baddie too in Full House. The one that just got arrested, right? Like in real
This is
life.
the one. This is the one I step away from. This
She
is the
just.
one I step away from.
What are you stepping away for? You gotta go rub one out.
Nope.
What you
I feel
doing?
like you just dig your because I feel like you just dig your own grave.
Why'd I dig my own grave? Why?
Just saying.
Why? Because I said Becky was a baddie?
Yep.
Are you kidding me? You don't know. Then you don't know my relationship with Mrs. G. Mrs. G has absolutely no problem whatsoever with me finding women attractive that I will never meet in my life.
Well, now
And
that
I'm
you
okay with
say
that.
that's
And I'm okay with that. But if it's the next door neighbor that I find attractive, then I'm in trouble.
you know how you said that Tommy literally kicked everybody's ass in the command center,
Yeah.
and literally the power. Well, think about it though. He kind of did in general completely. He even kicked the shit out of the show's ass too, because then he became the leader of the team too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You remember that after he became, the White Ranger.
Yeah, for
Like the kid
paying
that I'm
for
holding
her
right here?
kid to get into an
Yeah.
Ivy League school. Yeah, so she did get arrested. I thought I read somewhere that Becky got arrested. So yes, she
Yeah.
did.
Wasn't she kind of like avoiding taxes or some shit like that, or like she was like?
No, she yeah, there was like a
Scandal?
school. Mrs. G just said it. There was a scandal where she was paying for her kid, to get into school. Apparently, her kid, into an Ivy League school. Apparently, her kid probably
Yo, what up,
um
girl hunter?
didn't really deserve it or whatever. Hi, girl hunter. How you doing?
I remember that.
See, I told you parts of your community loves me.
Yeah, your community loves me too.
Eh,
When you think about Cheesecake Factory, but yeah, shut up. when I think about fucking what is it? Cheesecake Factory.
Not at all. Enjoy all the famous people you want. That's what I just said, Mrs. G. That's what I just said. Stephanie Tanner got addicted to meth and coke. Holy shit! Is this like recently?
Did she? Did she?
This like
Oh,
recently?
thank you so much for the look.
Damn.
I.
She's good now though.
I know.
No,
I
this
know
was in the
that she
past.
was-
Oh, okay. All right. So
I
not
know
now.
that she got.
I didn't
I
know about
She
that.
got into. I know that she got into alcohol. I think. I think she got into alcohol.
She got hot though. She got hot. Let's take a quick look at what she looks like. What's her name? What's her
Now?
actual name? I'm just gonna look it up. Stephanie Tanner from Full
Isn't
House.
she something Lauren?
I don't know. I can't remember. No, Jodie Sweeten. That's her name, Jodie Sweeten. I mean, shit. I wouldn't say now. I mean, like today. This is probably not a.
He looked at her. He's like, he was expecting to see her from like
This
1992.
this isn't like a good picture. This probably so this here isn't a good picture of her, but in Fuller House, she did look good. In the Fuller House episodes that they just brought back and just ended on Netflix. Yes, she does. Yes, Mrs. G, she does have some big honkers. Thanks for pointing that out. See, she can point that out, but if I said that shit, it's like World War III. You're looking at her tits.
Boy, I tell you, that door. You see that door? Over
It's
there?
locked. It's
That
locked.
door?
I locked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's locked.
You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to replace it with a new lock.
It's locked. The door's locked. We good.
You would have replaced it with a new lock.
Chat, real quick. This is a service announcement. If my stream ends abruptly, call 911.
I ain't calling 911.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a joke. It was a bad joke. With what's going on lately with Amaranth. That's bad joke on my end. I'm sorry. I apologize to people who that may bother. Honestly, like all jokes aside, that was a bad joke. But back to Stephanie
Hell yeah,
Tanner.
back.
Yeah, back to Stephanie Tanner. Where do we send them to? Thanks, Deucin. Appreciate you. You got my back. But yeah, Stephanie Tanner, when they just brought the show back, Fuller House, yes, she did look good. She did look good. But there's a couple. I just googled her name, and there's a couple pictures in there. Yeah. The titties are still big though, even though the face is meh. Yeah, I said that, Mrs. G. And what?
Oh.
I see you talking shit in Chuiii stream. Come back to my stream. I'll ban the shit out of your ass.
It's not her fault, bro. It's not her fault. She needs to be protected.
I already said that I don't care what you say about famous people. Oh, okay, cool. How have you been, man? I've been good. How's the pregnancy going, dude?
As long as you don't talk about la vecina, bro. As long as you don't talk about the neighbor, you're fine.
Bro, I better not. I better not talk about the neighbor. Ain't nobody on my street. First of all, no one on my street is of age. That's to begin with.
Better.
And then the second thing, ain't nobody like they're either like 60. They're either like
what's wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with
What is
it.
wrong with that? What do you mean, bro?
They're either
Look at
60. They're either 60 or 12.
You don't like
Get out of
extra
here.
skin? You don't like extra skin?
No thanks. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. Oh man.
Extra skin is not that bad though.
It's still a struggle. I probably about 5 or 6. Oh no. I'm hoping it gets better, Deucin.
Extra skin is not that bad, just saying, bro.
I mean, I'm good. I mean, I'm not skinny. I'm a big guy, but my skin is still like my skin don't hang. It's like I'm still pretty like
I know.
it's there. I'm good.
Where the fuck is the Adam's apple?
That's why you can't see it because it doesn't hang. That's why you can't see it because it don't hang. It's just extra neck. It's just extra neck fat. It don't hang. Look. No jiggle. No jiggle. What you talking? Look how hard I gotta.
You're not jiggling hard enough.
Look at how hard. Look at how hard I gotta squeeze this shit for you. My voice is changing. That's how hard I gotta squeeze this shit for my neck to fucking expand away from my. Fuck out of here.
You're not jiggling hard enough.
Oh, I jiggle. I know you like to. I know you like to see it wiggle wiggle for sure.
Oh, I'm here for the wiggle.
Oh, careful, Mr. A. You know Chewy. You know how
Oh.
Chewy acts around people who he can't see. Adam's apple.
You know how Chewy acts around people when you.
Craven, fucking, you clipped it. I was just about to.
I had to. I had to.
Oh man, dude, we didn't got so far off topic.
For real. We always do. We always do. We always do. Now we started talking about the neighbor and his wife and how extra skin she got.
But back to what I was saying.
But
Kelly
but
Kapowski,
hey, would you be able to pull it off?
pull it off.
Neighbor's wife.
Neighbor's wife. Pull what off? Like her? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I promise you, Mrs. G is not in the chat. Okay.
First of all, the
She's gonna get
neighbor,
up in the chat.
the neighbor is first of all is a pastor. Okay, the neighbor's a pastor. You didn't let me fucking. You didn't let me finish. All right, I got enough struggles right now in my life than having the good Lord come after me as well. Okay, I'm good.
No. Okay.
I'm good. Now he's trying to get you in trouble, Mrs. G. There's no getting me in trouble. There is no one that I find attractive on this street. But you, baby girl.
Besides you, Mrs. G.
But you, I didn't even fucking. No, you never let me finish. By the way, it will be 14 weeks tomorrow. Let's go. Do we know if it's a boy or girl yet? Do we know if it's a boy or girl yet? Do we? Do we? Remember, we agreed that if it's a boy, the middle name has to be Anderson. And that's for everyone having a kid that I know. That's just the way it is. There's take it or leave it. That's the way it is.
Rush, we started talking about games, we started talking about shows, and now we're talking about
now we're talking now we're talking about Chuiii trying to set me up for a marital affair. See what Chuiii is doing?
Mind you, it's public too. Mind you that it's public
Fucking too. A, this guy. Is it Mr. A Jr.? It is not Mr. A Jr. Girl Hunter. Oh no. I was gonna say you said the same thing to Jeezy. I did say this. I said the same thing. There's like 3 people I know having a baby next month. And I told them the baby needs to be born on November 28th. And if it's a boy, the middle name has to be Anderson. That's just the way it is. That being said,
why does it have to be Anderson?
That being said, you motherfuckers are gonna have to find something else better to do than have sex around Valentine's Day, okay? Because I don't need all you new babies clouding my birth month, okay? I don't need it, okay? All right.
So
wait till Easter so you can have a New Year's baby.
When exactly is the perfect month under Anderson's calendar to have a baby?
Any other fucking month than November.
Bro, okay. Do you know the baby making rate in February? Just saying.
I know it's high. Yeah, very high.
Yeah, just it's just as high as New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I know, but if you do it on New Year's Eve, then we don't have to worry about that, really. I'm a November baby. I know you are, Deucin. I know. We first talked about that when we met.
I was conceived on a Friday.
November is key.
On a February. I was made on a February, bro.
I was. I don't particularly know, and I don't want to. Should I call my mom? Let's call my mom. You want to call my mom again and ask her? It is not gonna fucking happen this time. I'm not calling my mom for that.
Why not?
Straight call my mom. So, mom, when did you get dick? When did you get dick down? Come on. Come on.
Can I call your mom, bro?
No, you can call my mom when you let me call your mom and apologize to her for you turning away her food, okay, and going to Cheesecake Factory. That is when you can call my mom.
Okay, deal. I'll give you my mom's number. You give me your mom's number. I call your mom first, and then you call my
He
mom.
says, "Oh Lord, what? Hold up, what happened? What happened? Hold the phone. What happened, Deucin?" Deucin is about to have an aneurysm. I feel like there's so many questions going through her head right now. Yes, he did. Yes, okay. Yes, he did. He rejected his mother's cooking.
Hey, this wasn't last week's podcast. If you missed it, you can always go back and catch it.
Your mom likes younger men. I would not give her Chuii's number. She also likes Cubans too. So yeah, that's not happening, Chuiii.
Hey,
I'm
she
not
likes to
I'm,
cook.
I'm not about to call you daddy. Nope.
Yo, that is the ultimate.
Nope.
You know what though? I don't mind.
That is not fucking happening.
Hey, what's your Facebook?
I will disown my kid if they reject my cooking. You hear that, Mrs. G?
You're gonna disown your last name.
We don't actually. My mom's last name is Gomez, so we don't have the same last name. We don't have the same last name. My mom's last name is Gomez, so. Ooh, try harder.
It's okay. What's your Facebook?
What's my Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just have to find out. My mom. I don't even think my mom's on Facebook these days.
Oh, okay. Well,
Whatever, dude. That's on you. Go get you some 60-year-old piece of ass. I don't care.
hey, you know how it is to call your dad every morning?
Oh my goodness, how did I get here? Sorry, girl, Hunter. This is what the show has become. Chuiii fantasizing about my mom.
I don't fantasize about your mom. I fantasize the fact that you be calling me daddy.
Jesus, awkward. Deucin says, "What if he becomes your stepdad?"
Oh shit. Yeah, what would happen if I became
Don't
your stepdad?
don't fucking. I don't understand. Like that doesn't mean anything to me at all. It won't mean I won't be embarrassed. I won't be ashamed. It means absolutely nothing to me at all. So I don't like. It is what it is.
You know, hey, can you imagine Thanksgiving dinners?
Time for a Tinder stream. Thanksgiving dinners will be quiet because I don't travel for Thanksgiving. I stay home, so I don't go back to Miami for Thanksgiving. Vacations in April and May may be awkward. Why are we still talking about this?
Why are we talking about this? Yeah.
Back to what I was saying for the third time. Okay. Kelly Kapowski from Saved by the Bell and Chuiii. Go and look up Tiffany Amber Thiessen from the Saved by the Bell. If you just type in Tiffany Amber, her last name will pop up. You don't have to worry about spelling it. And then just look up from Saved by the Bell. Click on the Images tab, and I tell you what, she's a baddie. I don't know what she looks like today, though, to be honest with you. So don't judge me if you see like a picture from 2010 and up. I don't know. All I know is fucking like Tiffany Amber Thiessen from the 90s.
You have.
Ooh, look at that raid!
Thank you so much, Jam, for the raid of 33, baby. Let's go.
There you go.
You have a way of having a really great interest.
Is she not hot? Are you watching it? Did you see her?
I'm seeing pictures. Yeah, I'm seeing.
See, I got taste. It sure as hell ain't Kimberly from Power Rangers. Not that somebody. Once again, I'm not shitting on you. If that's your thing, if Kimberly from Power Rangers is your thing, more power to you. She's not my thing. My thing is Kelly Kapowski. Stephanie Tanner too. Stephanie Tanner from Fuller House. Let's get that right. Grown up Stephanie Tanner.
You let me. Oh my God, dear God, Lord, dear God, have mercy. Thank you so much, Witchy.
What a raid. What a raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in.
So here's the thing, bro. So here's the thing. You have a nice interest in women. I'm just gonna say, but let's not deviate ourselves. Let's not deviate ourselves here, though. Let's not deviate ourselves here for a moment because we were we we were talking about video games and cartoons. Not
Yeah,
about
I mean,
not
we went
about
to Power
not about
Rangers. We went to Power
not
Rangers.
about
I know.
not about how us
Bro,
30-something-year-old men
you
are
started talking
fantasizing
about.
about cougars that were popular and hot back in the 90s.
Might as well. Why can't we? The show evolves. We can. You talking? First of all, motherfucker, you were talking about my mom.
Well, no, we were talking about the prospect of me being your stepdad. The prospect of you calling me dad every morning.
This is. I straight told you I am not calling you daddy.
That's still weird, Mr. Rose. That's still weird. Can you imagine this man calling me stepdad?
Yeah, no.
Wouldn't that be such a nightmare, bro?
Anyway, chat. Welcome into the Chuiii and Mr. A podcast. Today's topics are favorite video games and cartoons as kids. We discussed quite a few good ones. Please don't be afraid to join in on the topic. We welcome everybody's input and opinions. We take them if it's something we remember, we elaborate on them, and if not, then we'll still shed light on what you deemed a good video game or cartoon as a kid. Me and Chuiii, we're in our 30s. And
from now on, I'm calling Chuiii. Oh,
what? Now I'm calling Chuiii stepdad. Do you remember the Beetlejuice cartoons? I do remember the Beetlejuice cartoons. Yes, I didn't watch them very much, but I do remember them. My older sister.
Do you remember the
watched
RoboCop
them.
ones?
Oh yeah, those were pretty good.
The RoboCop cartoons.
Those are pretty good. Yeah, those were
pretty good. I remember the RoboCop ones.
We can't talk about cartoons without mentioning like the stupid ones too, right? Ren and Stimpy.
I don't remember that one, but I remember
Beavis and Butthead. Pinky, yep.
Pinky and the Brain.
Pinky and the Brain. Pinky and the Brain, like yeah, Ren and Stimpy, of course. Yeah, Deucin, yep. Cat Dog, Doug, yep. Kablam! Oh my God! Look at chat coming in with some legendary cartoons. Yes, Kablam. Yes. Oh man.
You know what's even okay? The best show to me growing up, and let me see if Chad agrees. And it's the perfect timing to also even say that too. Goosebumps. Who remembers Goosebumps?
Goosebumps was very good.
I remember Goosebumps.
Goosebumps was probably one of those things that scared me first as a child. Just watching that shit. Like I had to watch that with the lights on.
I had to with the lights on.
Yeah, man, I got scared, bro.
At what time did you watch Goosebumps?
Showed it all times. It wasn't just one time slot. They showed it that, like, especially when they did like the reruns of Goosebumps, like 12 hours long. It was all times of the day. It was all times of the day.
Unsolved Mysteries were good.
But I think the new ones, when they were doing the shows, I could be wrong. I think they started showing them at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I remember coming home from school.
And I would watch them too.
And I would watch it shortly after I got home from school.
Diablos?
So yes, Animaniacs, yep. Tiny Toons. Oh my God, look at this. Prometheus and Bob was my favorite from I like Prometheus. Yes.
Yeah.
They were so good.
Here's the thing about Goosebumps.
DuckTales. Woo! Everybody loves somebody. DuckTales. Woo! Come on, bro. I'm sorry, I geeked out again. I'm sorry.
Hey, by the way, I thought I almost saw your Adam's apple for a minute, but nope.
Fuck
Nope.
you, Chewie. But look, let me hold this
I
up.
had to ruin it. I had
Fuck
to ruin
you.
it. I had to ruin it.
Right there,
I
Chewie.
had to ruin it. I had to ruin it.
Gargoyles, Chippendale. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Chippendale. I
Darkwing
remember
Duck.
Chippendale.
Bro, you guys are coming in with some bangers right now. Really? Rishimi?
I-
SpongeBob?
Well, I mean, SpongeBob is technically a good. I mean,
You gotta take away her green sword. You gotta do it.
why, bro? What do you mean, SpongeBob? What's wrong with SpongeBob?
I can't play games with her no more.
Well, that's on you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I look.
What's wrong? Diablo says the Looney Tunes. Yo, Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. Yep. Looney Tunes was good.
Looney Tunes used to be good. Looney Tunes used to be fucking good.
SpongeBob is still relevant.
surprised.
Oh my god, SpongeBob is.
I'm surprised though. Going back to Goosebumps, I'm surprised that they didn't make any more alternative shows to Goosebumps.
Captain Planet. Remember Beast Wars? Oh, please tell me someone in chat remembers Beast Wars. Please.
I don't.
Please. Thundercats? Yes. Captain Planet? Yeah, dude.
I remember Captain
Thundercats? That's why it reminded me because Mrs. G said Captain Planet and then Deucin said Thundercats. Those cartoons came back to back to back. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z is still my favorite to these days.
It's still my favorite.
Voltron, oh my god. Please.
Yeah.
Beast Wars?
Dragon Ball Z for sure is still my favorite. Even though, despite you having to watch 1,000 episodes to lead up to what the story's trying to tell, because of like 1,000 fucking fillers.
Bro, because it would be like this. It would be like Goku fights Frieza for like 20 minutes. And then tune in on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z to find out what happens. Transformers. That was more my brother's speed. It was still good. Hey Arnold. I didn't watch too much of Hey Arnold, but I still thought it was a good one.
Hey Arnold was good.
Hold on. I'm about to drop a classic, okay?
Johnny Bravo.
That was pretty good. Earthworm Jim. I'm gonna drop a classic. Hear me out. Real quick. Hold all judgmental reservations for just a moment. The Magic School Bus. Fucking classic.
You made me hold.
Fucking classic. Fucking classic.
And
Fucking classic.
Talking.
Fucking classic. Bro, do you not see how hairy your knuckles are? You always hold your balls. That's exactly why your knuckles are so fucking hairy, because the hair de las bolas, they stick to your hand. All right? That's why you held your balls. Don't judge me, the Magic School Bus. I'm telling you right now. Don't judge me. If you want to talk about an informational show,
Inspector Gadget was a good one, Diablos.
Inspector Gadget was pretty good. Don't judge me.
I'm not gonna hold on to like dear life for just the Magic School Bus. No.
Okay.
Batman the Animated Series.
Okay. That's why you didn't learn anything.
Well, I mean, if I wanted to learn, I would have just fucking gone to Reading Rainbow. Remember Reading Rainbow?
It's not really a cartoon though. It's a show. It's not really a cartoon.
We were talking about Goosebumps and Power Rangers.
I mean, they did have Power Rangers, the cartoons, just so you know. That's why it was brought in the topic. Do you
guys remember Beetleborgs? Beetlemorphs? Beetle some shit?
I definitely don't.
Big bad Beetlemorphs? Beetleborgs?
Care Bears? Care Bears is a good one.
You were never into the Batman animated?
Teletubbies?
What?
Anybody a Teletubbies here? Not me, I'm just asking.
Fuck no.
I'm just asking.
Oh, I remember Arthur.
Yep. Dexter's Laboratory. Yep. Dexter's Laboratory. The way he said it when he whispered and his lips went out the side of his mouth when he would do something like He tried to. That was where ASMR first started. Was Dexter's Laboratory.
No, wasn't it SpongeBob? 3 hours later.
Bro, SpongeBob came
Yeah,
way after Dexter's Laboratory. Are you kidding me?
that's what I'm saying. Wasn't it SpongeBob?
No. Oh my gosh. Who are you?
Yes. What? Okay, enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough.
Grim
I can't
Adventures
take
of
this.
Billy and Mandy. I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that show.
Oh, Ed, and Eddie.
I watched that
Love
one.
those. Yes, bro. Ed, and Eddie. What?
Yep.
Ed, and Eddie's, bro. Ed, and Eddie.
Silverhawks.
Courage, the
Um.
Cowardly Dog. Remember that one, you guys?
Yep.
Max Steel. Who remembers Max Steel?
What was trying to remember that other one.
Courage was a badass.
I can't remember the name of it. Kids Next
Uh,
Door. Yep. And Eddie was my jam.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yes. You know what though? You know what, bro? Yes, that's the one I actually had in my mind. I just saw it right now on the chat. Aqua Teen. What about the Mario and Zelda cartoons? Oh no, I can't really relate to that one. I didn't see those growing up.
Yeah, neither did I.
Neither did I see the Sonic ones either, because I know they had Sonic as well. I didn't see those. I didn't come to appreciate it.
I watched the Sonic ones. They weren't.
You did?
Yeah, they weren't that. I don't think they were that good. My kids watched the new
Ben
Sonic ones
10.
too. Ben 10.
Kids Next Door.
Yeah, someone in my chat. Voodoo said Kids Next Door. Yeah. All right,
I
you
don't know
ignored my
about
last
that.
three. Did I ignore your last three?
I don't
I
know
didn't
about
ignore
Ben
them.
10.
Oh, Angry Beavers. My bad, Mrs. G. Dude, chat was coming in so hot with all these suggestions. I didn't ignore them.
You
Bye,
guys have a
Mrs.
lot
G.
of suggestion in cartoons. You guys have a lot of cartoons in mind, but I also wanted to go back to talk about video games in a bit though. But talking about cartoons, I feel that for us growing up, we had the best cartoons compared to today. And I don't know if you guys could agree with that.
I definitely think that the 90s and parts of the early 2000s had way better than today. Yeah, no question. No question at all.
The reasons why I say that though, well, the reasons why I say that is because if you think about it, all of the cartoons that are coming out, most of the cartoons that are coming out today are remakes of 90s. If you
But here's the thing: you can do a remake.
think you make a
Just
remake,
just just don't drop the ball on it. Like you can do a remake. Don't fuck it up. Pretty much. And
on was that on the Xbox, Susan? I think it was Rose. I think it was on the regular Xbox.
original Oddworld games, yeah, I played them.
I think.
They had them on the. They had them. They still have them on the Xbox Game Pass on PC. You can. I think there's one of them on there still for free, unless they remove them. I don't know. I haven't had Game Pass for like 2 months.
Scooby Doo.
We can't talk about Scooby Doo. You know that's cancel culture.
Bro, no. Well, you want to know something?
Kidding.
You want to know something? I grew up with Scooby Doo. I think that to me, they actually had one of the best, to this day, one of the best animated movies that I have ever seen, which was Scooby Doo going to like what is it called? Zombie Island. Going to Zombie Island.
I don't know. I won't.
Uh,
I won't talk much about Scooby Doo. I didn't really watch that too. Like I know about it and stuff. I just didn't watch it too much. It wasn't really my thing.
yeah, but but going back to the gaming topic real quick, because we are in the Halloween season, I wanted to ask you guys a real quick question, Mister A, chat, everybody here, and I think it's only fitting just because Jams and his community is here today. To you guys, what has been your favorite horror game to date? You can give me your top three if you want. Your top three is good. But what has been your favorite horror game of all time? Yes. Come on, scaredy cat.
Um,
You got a few. You know you got a
I
few.
do have a few, but um, probably nothing more than the Alien game on Sega Saturn. Yep. I can't
Really?
remember. I can't remember the exact name of that Alien game, but if you know Sega Saturn and you know what game I'm talking about, that game. I can't remember though. To be honest with you, I'd have to look it up.
Yoshimi.
Did you see my message? Yes, Mrs. G. I saw your message. You're killing me. Yes, I saw it. I will message you.
I see it too, Mrs. G.
Oh my god, yes, I see it. I will text you. I know. I've got to message you my meal that I'm gonna cook for dinner. Yes, got it. Thank you. Love you. Kay, thanks. Bye. Enjoy the grocery store. Bye. Mwah.
Oh,
Sega
it's gonna be all day,
Saturn.
right?
Sega Saturn. Yeah, I have to look it up now because now it's bothering me. I know it's called Alien something. I just can't remember the game, the full name.
Okay, so Silent Hill 4 will still make grown men freak out, but PT will make them scream like little girls. So here's the thing about scary games, right? So at least for me, for me, my favorite scary games have been Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 2 for me has been my favorite game of all time. One of my favorite games of all time. Oh, Devour. I remember
It
Devour,
was
bro. I
Alien
remember
Trilogy
playing
was what it
Devour
was called.
not too long ago.
Alien
Oh,
Trilogy.
wait. Wasn't that on PS1?
Nope, that was on Sega Saturn.
You sure?
Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn.
Oh, the
One
original
hundred
Diablos. Talking
percent.
about that Diablos. So I never beaten the original Silent Hill games.
Hi, Girl Hunter.
I
Thanks for the
remember that
follow.
I remember that I played it and growing up, and I couldn't get past the school level because I never understood it growing up. So yeah, for me, Silent Hill was one of those scary games. To me, I still think to me at
I'm
that
well.
time,
I'm well.
Silent Hill
Thank
was
you.
one
Thank you
of
for
the
the follow.
most, if not
Appreciate
the
you.
most
Hope you're doing
scariest
well.
game over Resident Evil.
Thanks for being
At
a
least
part
in
of
my
the
opinion.
podcast today. Yeah, I think that game. So, excuse me. When that game first came out, I think it was like the mid to late '90s. I can't remember. Um, and I didn't even play the game. Um, I used to live in an apartment complex, and one of the kids I knew there, we were good friends. Um, they had the game. His older brother had it, and I would go over to their house and just watch them play it. And like they would fuck with me a lot. They'd close the blinds and turn the lights off, and like they would like fucking like imagine like today's jump scare where you use channel points. Imagine that jump scare like being right next to you. Um,
Well, I mean,
so that was it. And then the very next game I could think of was Resident the first Resident Evil on the original PlayStation.
yeah, go ahead, Girl Hunter. So for me, Outlast is bad too. Okay, so the first Outlast, I'd say it's scarier than the second one in my opinion. Outlast was scary, at least the first one. I still remember Outlast being that game when I first played it that really made me crap my pants because I played it at nighttime and I was like, "Fuck this." But let me give you another one, and I know Anderson, you could probably agree with me on this one. Dead Space.
Dead Space, yeah, Dead Space is pretty good.
The first Dead Space. That game will make you rethink as to why you literally grabbed that controller and started playing the game. Like I remember that um I remember that I had to play that game during the daytime with blinds open and everything because I couldn't fucking get past that game at nighttime or in the dark because of how atmospheric the sound would be and how much it immersed you with that scary tone. So yeah, no. I literally was like, fuck this. Okay, so Girl Hunter asks, which Resident Evil scared you the most? Also, Mr. A should answer this question too. Um,
Which Resident Evil scared me the most?
so I'm gonna be honest and just answer Resident Evil 2, just because that was the first Resident Evil game that I've ever played, and I played it as a kid. and I was freaked out just because of the tone of the songs and the audio and everything else growing up. So I will say Resident Evil 2. I take this one to you, Mr. Anderson.
Was it?
Which one to you is
Was it? I'm thinking. I can't remember which one it was.
based on a true story about
There
Resident
was
Evil?
there was a Resident Evil, and I think it. Correct me if I'm wrong. This was the only Resident Evil that I really played extensively. Um, and I think it was either Resident Evil 4 or 5.
I want to try it out, Diablos.
Um,
Go ahead, go ahead.
I think it was 4 or 5. Um, where I can't even honestly remember. I think I'd have to look it up. It's bothering my never really got too much into it. 5. Sorry, Resident Evil 5. I know now.
Wait, Resident Evil 5 scared you?
Yeah, it did.
No
It did,
way.
dude. Yeah. I'm not big on like I can watch. It's weird, dude. I can watch scary movies all day and shows all day. Um, because like I just I have I just have the ability to just like see it coming, and the music gets a little bit tense. I know video games to that extent are a little bit more, but you're just so much more just submerged into the game that I just don't do well with horror games. So I don't play them very much. And the one Resident Evil game that I played extensively was Resident Evil 5. Yep.
So I know now. When was it? Yesterday, I think it was. I was on Twitter, and somebody had posted a video of a game that is coming out pretty soon, and it looks interesting. It's actually the aesthetic of the game is like it's a found footage. Like it looks like it's found footage. You know how like back in the like late '90s, you had the Blair Witch game. I'm sorry, the Blair Witch movie,
Yeah.
right? With the found footage and how they started. Well, take it like that. Take it like it's a found footage um aesthetics, but it looks so real. Like it looks so real.
Yeah, see, look, Girl Hunter agrees with me. Resident Evil 5. I mean, everything is for certain things
Wait,
are for different people.
I wasn't
I
scared.
did try 7. Are we talking? We're talking about Diablos. You're talking about Biohazard, right? Was that one 7?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's the one.
I played that one a bit. I didn't own the game. I could only play it for a bit. If I probably would have gotten more into it, I would probably agree. But as far as like from start to finish, um, I played
I'm
Resident Evil
assuming.
5 the most. so, um,
So, so I played Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, and I
yep,
played Resident Evil 8. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I haven't played it. I want to. I've seen it. Looks good.
I played Resident Evil 7. I feel like Resident Evil 7 is much more scarier than Resident Evil 8. But there's a section in Resident Evil 8 that I still deem much more scarier than both of those games. That section is, to me, is the most scariest moment between those two games, and it's the baby level. I know, Mr. A, you just got into like you've never played it, but I'm pretty sure I know Diablos and not Rush. I'm sorry, Girl Hunter will know what I'm talking about. Yes, that baby fucking level, the one that you have to like literally like escape by clicking on a fucking elevator. Yeah, that level. I hated that level so fucking much. I literally
Which Resident Evil was that one?
that one's eight. That one's
Oh,
eight.
it.
So yes, Resident Evil 7 was much more scary in terms of tone throughout the whole game. But I will say that Resident Evil 8 had the most scariest stage out of both games, which was the baby level. Hey, what's up, Barbed Wire? Oye, mamita, haven't seen you here in ages. How you doing? So yeah, yeah. But damn, that's a good one. The Evil Within, I didn't like the first one. I like the second one. I love the second one, but I never finished it. That's actually a good game that I want to play. You still streaming? Ouch. Yes, occasionally. Um,
Well, we know you don't last very long when you stream, so we just want to make sure everything was okay.
I mean, that's what she said, but
We know that's what she said at the Cheesecake
yeah.
Factory.
Mm-hmm. Shut up. What? Oh, I remember the suffering. I remember I played the suffering. But guys, do you guys remember Manhunt? Do you remember Manhunt?
I do remember it, but not. I don't remember it too vividly, but yeah, I remember it. Remember Dead Island? I'm not saying it's scary. I'm just saying remember Dead Island.
I always wanted to find people to play with in Dead Island
Yeah,
because
I
I hear
did.
that it was super fun.
There was so many games that like growing up, if it was like a sports game or a shooting game, I had friends for days that I could play with, either locally or online. But when it came to different types of games, I never had like a large group to play those types of games with. I wish I did, because then I probably would be more into those games, to be honest with you. But Dead Island, I enjoyed Dead Island.
Oh, Dead Island used to be good. I used to love. I used to my friend. It's funny because my friend he would always tell me that game is super fun, right? And I ended up buying it because of him. And that's the thing. You know, when you buy games because of your friends, oftentimes you just bought it for no reason because
Pretty much.
they just pretty much.
Yeah.
So,
I still do that to this day, and every single time I do it, I'm a dumbass for doing it.
but you know which game I do want to play, and I don't know if you got it, chat. I don't know if you guys have it too, and I'm willing to play with each and every single one of you guys this game. GTFO. Do you guys have GTFO? Because if
I
you guys
don't.
have GTFO, I've been fucking saying this since yesterday. If anybody has
I
GTFO,
don't. Hold on, let me go buy it for my friend.
shut up. You see, that's the thing. When people buy you the game, you're oftentimes will play it with them, which shouldn't be that way, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the name of the game. GTFO, get the fuck out. Yeah. That's how the game is called.
Is that on Steam? It is on
Yeah.
Steam. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, that game is like put it like this. It's like Rainbow Six
Very
from
positive
the from
reviews.
the from the from the uh from the from the strategic perspective, right?
Is it co-op?
From the huh?
Is it co-op? Yeah, it's co-op. I see it.
Yeah, like Siege. It's just like Rainbow Six Siege. In terms of the co-op perspective,
I don't even
the
play that.
co-op perspective, right? The co-op, not the shooting, not the game. Not going 1v1. No, 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 no. Just the co-op part of it,
Bro, I
right?
just bought
Where you
Ready
have
or
to
Not.
strategize with your friends.
You know that one?
I have it too.
I
You
bought.
never tell me about it.
I honestly, I just bought it. I
Oh, you
did.
just bought
Yeah,
it.
I just bought it. That's why I've been wanting to get it for so long, and I knew no one who had it, but I liked the mechanics of the game and like the strategicness of it. And I was like, this is a game I could get into, and I bought it. I literally like my gameplay on Steam says I played it for like 7 minutes. I just played it the other
Well,
night just to
well.
get
I mean,
just to see.
if anything, we'll play it today. We'll play it today, if anything. But
Man, you know what? I'm not making no plans with you. Every time I do, every time I make plans with you, you just like you hurt my feelings.
what do you mean? I am the best when it comes to making time.
Every
Okay, when
time,
it comes to making
every
plans. Hey,
every time,
chat, chat,
every
chat,
time.
chat. You know what? Chat will defend me here.
Chat can defend you
Chat.
all. Cat, listen, cat. Chat can defend you all they want. When it comes to you making plans with me,
Oh, really, Chewy? Barb? No, girl hunter, no.
just
Yo,
saying.
okay, okay,
I've
okay, okay.
been
I got some bad apples here. Hold up.
I've been stood up by Chewy so many times. It's just like it hurts. It hurts.
Oh my god. Yo, Barb said it one time and I remember Barb said it one time. She goes, "You know how it I'm sorry, Barb. I'm sorry, Barb."
Chewy, I thought
but to this day I still remember that.
I thought your chat was gonna like I thought they was gonna back you up. They're just
There you go. She was like, "I shaved my legs for him."
wow.
That's the one
Wow.
I remember the most. That's the one that I always keep in my mind. That's the one I always keep in my mind.
Wow.
And never played with me. I even, bro,
Wow.
y'all just throwing receipts left to right. Holy shit.
You made Barb shave their legs and you didn't show up. Do you know how much effort went into that? Like I bitch and complain. I bitch and complain when I just have to shave. This is not a neck
Shut up.
anymore.
Don't,
It's just
don't.
whatever you guys would call this is not a neck because you missed earlier. It's all head and shoulders.
That's
But I bitch. Shut the fuck up, Chuiii. But I bitch when I just gotta line this bitch up and shave. You made Barb shave their legs and you didn't show up.
I'm sure it was just one leg, not both.
You
I'm used to
sir.
being betrayed by Chewy. I'm not betraying anyone. I don't betray people. Okay, it's just time. It's just time
Bro,
itself.
girl Hunter last week, right? Last week, Chewy says, I'm ready to play Overwatch. I'm like, all right, cool, man, no problem.
Oh,
No problem.
yeah.
No, literally, right after last week's podcast, we ended the podcast, right? We do this all the time. We end the podcast all the time. It's episode 3, but whatever. We end the podcast, right? And we stay in call. We'll recap the show. We'll talk about things we can do better and improve and offer more content to you all. And then we talk about, like, gaming throughout the week or whatever. So I tell Chewy, I'm like, well, you get Overwatch 2. It's free. You get it off the same launcher as Call of Duty and Diablo. And it's free. He's like, all right, cool. Downloading it right
Shut
now.
up, Diablos.
It's like, downloading it right now. I'll see you in a couple hours. I was like, all right, cool. Say no more. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. All right. In standard Chewy fashion, one, he's late. Okay. It's now 6:11. I got a vivid fucking memory of this. It's now 6:11. Last week Sunday. Okay. And Chewy messages me. He's like, I'm getting everything ready, but guess what? I'm like, what? He's like, Overwatch 2 didn't download. I'm like, oh, cool, awesome. So what are we doing? He's like, fuck it, let's play some Fortnite. I was like, all right, we'll play some Fortnite. We get on, right? Chewy still hasn't launched Fortnite. He's just talking shit. It's now 20 minutes past, and Chewy's like, maybe I should go download Overwatch again. I was like, Chewy, we're late. Jump on. Let's fucking play Fortnite. Like, this is the Chewy. You see how he destroys my feelings and my confidence. I can't make plans with Chewy no more. I gotta text him. I gotta text him dick pics every morning, every Sunday, just for him to get out of bed, so we can do this. So we can do this podcast every Sunday.
That was a secret. That was a secret between you and I.
Every Sunday. Laugh out loud, Mr. A going all out. Yeah. He needs to wake up. Yeah. Every Sunday morning, I get up. Regardless of what time I go to bed, because I don't work Sunday, Monday, so I go to bed late Saturday night. I put my alarm for 9:15, 9:30. I get a little piece of ass from Mrs. G. And then
I get what comes.
And
that was one of the evidences. Oh, I gotta get his Perkins. Oh my god. Are you good? You okay?
I think I'm good.
You're good?
I thought that door was closed. I thought that door was locked.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
That was my 9-year-old.
Yeah, it's okay, bro.
But anyways, wake up at 9:15, get a little piece of action, and then that action is still going.
Awesome.
And then that action is still going a little bit, so I'm like, man, this is a good angle. This is a good angle, so I take a picture. No, I'm not done. I'm gonna forget the story.
You guys like anyone that goes against me, chat. All right, go ahead.
So after getting a little piece of action Sunday morning, right? I'm still at attention, so I take a picture, I send it to Chuiii, and I'm like, be ready to go in 90 minutes. And I do it in my Discord. I send it to Chuiii in DMs, and then I put it in Chuii's Discord. Not the dick pic, just to not be ready in 90 minutes.
I was about to
Just
say.
to,
I
just
was about to say. I
just
was like, bro, what are you talking about?
just
I'm
to
like, bro,
just to
people
be
were about
ready.
to like literally launch my Discord. Be
I
like,
know.
yo, this guy says dick pics on Discord.
So and then he still shows up. He shows up late, and we know he's late because you just see his running timer. Right? If his running timer doesn't say 2 hours and 3 minutes, then you know he's late.
Love you,
Um.
Barb's.
So bye Barb. Love you. Like you too. Thank you. Thanks for the compliment. Um. So yeah, I know exactly. Like, even though I'm fairly new to the Chewy Nation, and what it's been like 3, 4 months now, Chewy probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I know exactly the heartache that your chat goes through, and let me get real personal here, real quick. Chat, from the bottom of my heart,
He had to like literally go
I
deep in.
I want to apologize for the behavior that Chewy has put you all through. And I'm going to make, excuse me, sir, I'm talking. And I want to make it my personal goal to make him a better person so that when he says he's going to do something, he follows through with it on time. Okay? That is my goal, and I'm going to uphold that to you all. I promise.
Are we done? Are
I'm
you
done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
I'm done.
I never thought I'd see the day that this will come, but damn it, guys!
I'm done.
Hold up.
Ya yo terminé. I've got nothing else to say. Ya, se acabó.
I'm just. I don't know what to say.
Are you flabbergasted? You're changing scenes for no reason?
No, no. I just realized something.
Sorry. Trying to do my best. I'm gonna do my best by you all. I promise you that I will do that. That being said, Chewy, what do you have to say about yourself?
Well, Girl Hunter literally unleashed the "This is awesome" chant for you, so um, yeah. I'm just gonna say like this. I'm sorry, chat, if I ever failed you guys in that sense, right? I'm
Wait,
gonna
first of all,
humbly talk.
that is a
Shut
that
up!
is
I'm humbly talking to the chat right now.
that
Okay,
is
you
a
called me out.
backwards ass apology. I'm sorry if I ever if that needs to start with I'm sorry that I did.
Okay.
Diablos, his channel points are high because he charges tax.
Inflation.
Let me do a plug here. Why don't you come over to Mr. A's chat where the channel points are 2 for 1? I'm kidding. Go ahead. Go ahead. You have something to say for yourself, sir. I'm waiting. There needs to be an apology to your chat.
Guys. I have gotten a few complaints about the channel points, so I'll lower them down today. But god damn it, I thought this was a podcast about us, talking about video games and cartoons, not an apology letter to my chat or to my community. But I will say this, and I know the majority of you guys are coming from the JM's community, so this is not really, I welcome you all first and foremost, but
I do too.
but and also Mr. Anderson. So if you guys haven't yet checked out Mr. Anderson, make sure you guys go ahead and go to twitch.tv/Mr. Anderson28.
You don't have to do that. I do this for the fun. You guys don't have to if I'm not your cup of tea. I'm just here to have fun, dude. I'm still waiting for that apology. Let's go, please.
So I apologize.
Vamos.
If I shut up. I apologize if I have failed you guys, if I have disappointed you in everything that I have pretty much promised along the way. Um, Humbly, I say that sometimes life, takes you through priorities and other situations that you wish you weren't a part of. But unfortunately, life always is unbeatable in turn or undefeated in that sense. So um, I'm sorry for that, and um, fuck you, Mr. Anderson, for making me go through this.
Service interruption. Thank you, Diablos, for the follow. Make sure you use your channel's points wisely. Where you over here, you get them 2-for-1. Like I said, thank you. Appreciate you all. Chuiii, no, I'm fucking with you, man. I'm having like I said last week, dude. I don't know how much more we have left in the podcast, but like I said last week, this podcast is probably the most fun that I have streaming all week long. Um, 2-for-1 sounds good.
His Diablos is like, he's like, I went from Kmart to Walmart. The real stepdad and Chuii's the step uncle. Oh,
but
damn! Hey, you know what they always say? The uncle's always the funnest. There you go, sucker.
I mean, it is, it is what it is. Like I said, I have a great time. I appreciate everyone from your community that stops by and pops in your chat and mine, and vice versa. Mine going into yours.
Yeah.
Chat. I think is this the part of the show where we invite chat to give us some topics for next week?
Yeah, I'm down. What do you guys want us to talk about next week? What type of topics? We can talk about the most embarrassing moment in Mr. Ace's life. We can always talk about.
Ooh, I got a couple. I got a couple. I don't mind talking about those.
We can always talk about how he got
we appreciate you both. It's a great stream. Thank you, Diablos. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, I was talking to Diablos real quick. Yeah, we can whatever you guys. I mean, as long as we're not hurting anyone's feelings or touching any plot points in porn. Fucking Chuiii. Chuii's amazing, dude. Chuiii, this guy Voodoo. He's amazing.
Points in porn. Jesus Christ, bro. Do you know you know how hot and steamy that chat? You know how Okay. You know what? Damn, Barb left because she would have loved that topic.
We thank Mr. A for making Chuiii apologize to chat. You will be remembered.
He's the only one that has humbled my ego. Let's be honest.
No problem. You're welcome. I'm fighting strong to make this guy a better person every day. Chat gets sweaty. Plot points. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't mind talking about. I don't mind talk to my mom. I don't mind talking about embarrassing moments. If you can't make fun of yourself, and have a good time doing it, then you'll always be an uptight person around others who try to have humor at your expense. I definitely don't care. Once again, like I said, as long as we're not, as long as the topics aren't like hurting someone's feelings or triggering any serious topics, I'm all for it. Whatever you guys want to talk about. And Voodoo, if you want to talk about plot points in porn, we welcome your many visits to Target. And all of those conversations in chat. Chuiii, you didn't hear? Did you not pay attention when a couple episodes ago Voodoo was talking about his many sexual encounters in Target?
Oh my god, really?
Bro? Oh no! Adrian, bye. Buy right now. Buy right now. Buy right now. We will talk later. Buy right now.
Oh my god, that is so classic right now.
Right now, Adrian. We'll talk later.
Why don't we talk about classic best games? You guys, okay, so hold up, chat. I want to ask you guys a question. Do you guys want us to keep talking about like gaming topics? Is that what you guys want us to talk about? Because if you guys want us to talk about gaming topics like the favorite of all times and stuff like that, um, we can always have that type of conversations for you guys. I mean, I can see us going 2 hours up to like 3 hours strong here on chat. So I'm sorry, here on the podcast. So I don't mind having those conversations with you guys, and I'm pretty damn sure Mr. A wouldn't have those conversations. He can always invite Mr. Adrian as well onto the streams.
Oh boy. Those yeah, if we do that, those streams have to be super PG.
Super PG. Nah, I'm just playing
Super
with you, bro.
PG. Super PG. Oh boy.
You're gonna have to like censor me, bro. Every time, like every sentence, bleep,
Yep.
bleep,
Yep.
bleep, 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 bleep,
Yep.
bleep.
But yeah, we'll go.
Politics, religion, and conspiracy theories. Okay, okay. All
Oof.
right, I like that. I like that. Oof, especially conspiracy theories. Oof, I have a bunch.
I'm all about conspiracy.
Yep.
I might duck out on the other two.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just
I'm
be
down for
here.
that. I'm down for that, but just I don't I don't want to get Alex Jones, you know.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
Diablos.
I broke the fourth wall there. I broke the
Diablos.
fourth wall.
You just started following me. Are you sure that you might want me to talk about politics and religion? You might unfollow me. You might unfollow me.
Oh my
No,
god.
I'm kidding. I welcome all opinions. I mean, it like
Oh shit.
I don't really give a shit what you believe in or what you choose to follow as you know a path in your life. As long as you don't push that belief onto me and you can understand mine and respect it, and I do the same to yours, then we're good.
Oh yeah,
We
Mr.
also
G can
want Miss
always join
G
us.
asking about does she accept Mr. A Jr. to start with an A name instead of a G name? Mr. A Jr. Who's Mr. A Jr.? Adrian? I
I
have
think
two.
that yeah.
I have two kids. I have two kids in case you're not aware. I have an 11-year old who'll be 12 in January. His name is Andres. Um, and then I have a 9-year old. He just turned 9 at the end of July, and his name is Adrian. I don't. I don't think there's gonna be any more kids. I respect all political views and people to be honest. Having a different view doesn't make you a bad person. I agree. I agree, Diablos. I was just joking. I know certain people, and I'm not saying you are. I just know certain people get heated around
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
conversations, and then that clouds their judgment on who they perceive the person to be that they're speaking with. So I know I'm once again I'm definitely not saying that you are that type of person. I try to stay away from those situations because um, usually having a conversation with someone who takes it a little bit too far. So I just don't talk much about religion or politics. I can talk about conspiracy theories all the time. So I have the same
Like
view on religion. I hear you. Yeah.
like for example,
No, I know.
we can always talk about like what we've seen from Unsolved Mysteries as well, which I know that they have a new season this over on Netflix. Which by
So
the way, they're not that bad.
they all start with an A, and also congrats. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the. I mean, I wouldn't say it was really planned. I don't think it was. Like I wasn't thinking about it. But if I had girls, Mrs. G always said she wanted one of them to like start with a K. I don't know if that was like really a thing or if it was just something we were going back and forth on. But yeah, she mentioned it. She wanted one of the boys to be called like Dominic, and I was like, no.
I mean, Dominic is not a bad name though.
I have yeah. It's just I just don't see like I didn't see like one of our kids, like our Adrian, like we didn't have his name picked out until he was born, and I was like, I don't see him as a Dominic. I don't. So that's why we didn't go with it. I'm not saying that it's a bad name. I just, if you don't have a name picked out for your kid before they're born, and then they're born and you see them, um, I just didn't see it. I don't know. I didn't see it like Dom. I mean, it's just one of those things. Like, just I didn't see it. Real life experiences. Yeah, we can talk about that too. Real life.
You saw the baby, and you're like, you're not a Dom, you're not a Brian, you're not a Carlos.
Carlos.
You're a
Yeah. All the all the fucking Fast and Furious name movies.
what was the other guy's name? The Tyrese character, what was his name? Uh, 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 fuck.
I don't even know now.
I don't fucking know. Tez. I think that was Tez, right?
Was that his name? No, was it Tez? So what was Ludacris's name? I thought I don't know. Anyways, what are you eating, bro? What you eating over there? Vamos, háblame.
So, it's something called baleadas. I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's
What's
a
in it?
foreign.
Just tell me what's in it.
It's a tortilla with beans, cheese. Let me show you.
Ooh, beans, cheese. Is there a meat base?
Yes, there is beef. There, you could add meat to it.
Does that one have meat?
Yeah. See?
Ooh. A little bit higher, please. Oh,
Oh my god.
oh my goodness, that looks good, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I approve.
yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna eat it whether you approve it or not.
You're such a dick. All right, chat.
It's still gonna go in there whether you approve it or not.
All right, chat. This is the part of the show where Chuiii can go fuck right off.
Yes, yes.
And then we'll go back to the drawing board, and
Yeah.
we'll think about topics and shows for next week.
You watching any football games today, though? By the way.
Giants don't play till 4:30, so I'll probably occasionally put one on in the background and listen to it. I'm probably not going to actively watch it, but I'll put one back in the background just to have some noise while I do.
And what are you streaming today?
I don't. This is as far as I stream. The podcast is as far as I stream on Sundays.
Fucking voodoo, bro.
But I'm pretty sure it still goes in there. That's what Chuiii says to all the women he meets.
Oh my god. He puts no. I laughed not because of what he said. I laughed because of the exclamation mark. He put women.
Yeah. To the women. Oh, I know. To the women.
He likes his meat. Let the man be. Damn, Diablo. Damn, Diablo.
I do. Yeah, dude.
Let me be, bro. Let me eat my meat, okay?
I enjoy.
eat my-
Nah, eat your meat, bro.
I don't even know.
No, the only reason I asked that is because I feel like, now don't get me wrong, you can do it without it, and if you eat what you eat, whatever. If I'm gonna have a tortilla, a burrito, some sort of wrap or something like that, it's gotta have meat in it, loads and loads of meat, juicy meat.
The thing is, for me, it doesn't even have to have meat, but at least it has to be, good enough not to have meat. But
Enough not to. Yeah, I could agree with that. Like if it's so overpowered, like if it's got the whole nine in there. We're talking about the veggies and even the sauce. If
Yeah.
it's a sour cream that goes in there, or even a hot sauce, refried beans or something like that, even rice. It doesn't necessarily have to have meat, but I feel like if you're just gonna have like two or three, maybe even four ingredients in there, you got to put some protein in there for me.
you feel better. Diablo's like, he likes that man meat. It's a man sandwich. Well, the more meat, the better. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with eating, bro. There's nothing wrong with eating. Let me correct my words.
No, go ahead.
Nothing wrong.
We're listening
with
actively.
eating. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's nothing wrong with eating anything that has meat in it. But sometimes,
Cock meat sandwich.
asshole.
Where's that from? That was from Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay. You ever had a cock meat sandwich?
God, that movie was such a classic.
You ever had a cock meat sandwich?
Bro, that movie was such a classic. That movie was such a fucking classic. Yo, we should do a movie night and watch Harold and Kumar.
Yeah, dude.
We definitely should.
When that movie came out, I got that soundtrack. You know that the song in that movie that says "My Dick."
No.
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember it. That's why I got.
Oh, you got just Harold and Kumar Escape Guantanamo Bay soundtrack, and then one of the songs is literally called "My Dick," and go listen to it. I had that shit blasting in my car one time. Pulled up to a group of ladies in a fucking Buick. I'm done. We'll talk about that. That might be one of those embarrassing moments that I talk about.
I'm down for that.
Oh, but what are you doing today, Chuiii? Before we end, what are you
doing? Well, I got planned for. I'm gonna continue the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Mm-hmm. I want to try out a little bit of the multiplayer. I want to see if you guys are gonna be able to. Yo, thank you so much, Retro, for the follow. Let's go! And thank you, Diablo, as well, for that follow earlier today, man. Thank you so much. So today, yes, I'm going to be continuing the Modern Warfare 2 campaign. I want to try out the multiplayer as well with a few friends. I don't know if you're down for that today, Mr. Anderson, but I'm down for that. I want to be able to play Overwatch later on, so I'm trying to see if I can fit that in. But I was gonna ask you if you're down today to watch, if you're down to watch today Harold and Kumar actually, because that's not a bad idea that we could do.
Today, what are we doing today? We can do that. I didn't make any. The only plans that I made, which I don't see you following through on, and I cleared my schedule, was you said once again we went back to the drawing board last week after the show. And it was like, after the podcast, we should just play video games, right? Just play video games for a few hours and just do that. And now, you see what he's doing now?
Well, I mean, I was in a different spot.
Con man, I've seen you blast my dick in your Kia, honestly.
Oh my god, you're probably the only one that did that, bro.
I did. He's not wrong. I probably did, just driving away from Best Buy out of work one day. But this was way before that.
Wait, it's 1 a.m. for you right now, Girl Hunter?
Damn.
I feel so bad for Girl Hunter. I should have played with her.
Damn, Girl Hunter, you 12 hours away? Where are you? Tokyo? Japan? Somewhere in East Asia? It's 7 p.m. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, it's 1:26 where I am right now on the east coast of this shitty state.
You want to play Overwatch right now? After the podcast?
Around
for
Europe.
A few hours?
Got it. 6 hours ahead.
Look at that. I'm doing this for Girl Hunter.
Are you trying to go right now into Overwatch?
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, Diablos. I'm from Miami. He's from.
I'm from New York. I was raised in Miami, and now I unfortunately live in Vermont.
Sucks donkey. Hey, Retro, take that shit back, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
But yeah, if that's something you're trying to do right now, then I'll join you on Overwatch.
Oh, you'll join me?
Yeah, I'll join you on Overwatch.
All right, I'm down. I'm down. I'm down.
Okay. Well, I think I added you already, so I might just go to like a quick be right back screen,
Okay, cool.
and then I'll switch over, and then maybe after we're done streaming, we'll do what we normally do after the show, but we'll do it later.
Okay, cool. So, all right. So I guess this is the be right back moment, and then after that, well, you go on your be right back. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna just keep talking here with the chat until we get ready for some Overwatch. So, Girl Hunter, what do you say? Do you want to play Overwatch?
Are we doing this? Are we still in private DMs, or are we going? We switching over to your Discord or mine?
Uh, oh shit, that's right. We're doing this in private.
Yeah, you
Um,
gave me a. You gave me yeah, you called me on private chat.
I forgot that this was on private. All right.
I don't care if someone like if Girl Hunter or somebody else wants to join and they want to talk, not in game but like in Discord voice call, then I'm fine with that. It doesn't have to be private. I just didn't know if you wanted to
No,
stay
no,
in
no,
it
no,
or
no.
not.
Let's hop over. No, no, no. Let's hop over to your server real quick, and then
Okay.
have them. Yeah, let's have them go ahead and uh and hop over to your server. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. All right. Let me go over to the game center and then just bring me
Yeah,
to
I'll pull. Yeah, I'll pull you
your
up.
server.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Cool. I completely forgot chat. No, girl, Hunter! You at your apartment now? Ah.
Oh no. Discord creeping. What diablos? No. All right, but I'm gonna put this on be right back and get my stuff ready because I
All right.
didn't plan on streaming video games today. So give me a moment.
Okay. Cool.
All
Cool.
right.
Cool. All right. So, chat. I believe you guys are coming from Jam's stream or Jam's
Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You hear me? Aló. Papo.
Wait, I have played Among Us. Woo! I used to
What?
play Among Us a lot. Oh, you wanted to play right now, bro? I thought you wanted to play like in 2 hours.
Are you talking to me?
Hey, bro. Yeah, you.
Oh. I mean, we can come back. It don't matter. I can. We don't have to do it now.
No, bro. I was just kidding with you.
Oh.
Relax.
Oh shit! You know what I just thought about? If I don't end stream, it's gonna be hard as hell for me to clip this shit, cut it down, and add it to YouTube.
And how dare you eat without me? You take forever, girl hunter. Me muero de hambre. Mira, papi. Mira, papi, too, people. I don't know what marbles on stream is though. I want to try that out because I've heard about it. But I definitely do want to play Among Us with you guys. And in fact, in fact, in fact, I had even said that I wanted to play with you guys Among Us, for like a game or two, right? On the 31st, with all of you guys.